Hello, and welcome to another episode of Good Brews, Bad Views. I am your host, Max Nestorowicz, and as always, joined by my co-host, Ryan Everart.
Hi.
And James Thorpe.
Hello.
And today we have a very special guest, one wife of the show, Katy Thorpe.
She's married all three of us.
Yep. Polygamy.
Woo!
So, Katy, welcome to the show.
Hi.
And you have chosen this week's movie, Valentine's Day. I hate
You're
this.
welcome.
I hate this so much.
You are the bringer of our torture this week.
So we have a number of questions to ask you, as we do all of our guests.
Okay.
Question number 1. What is the first movie you can ever recall seeing in theaters?
The first movie that we didn't really go to the movies when I was little, but my grandparents would take us out. And so the first movie I remember seeing was Beethoven.
Yeah.
Yes.
The big old St.
Lovely.
Bernard.
The St. Bernard running about town. Made me terrified of veterinarians, but it was okay. It was good.
Okay. Next question. What's the first bad movie you can ever remember seeing?
Okay, so we talked about this, and being someone that didn't watch a lot of movies, I didn't spend a lot of time watching bad movies, but I did watch a lot of times watching chick movies. And so me and my friend Amanda would just go and rent whatever looked good. And the first one I remember really regretting was called Life or Something Like It,
Oh, boy.
starring Angelina Jolie.
A blonde Angelina Jolie.
Yes. I don't even remember anything about the movie. I just remember like wanting my $1.50 back and like getting it back to Family Video the same day we
Would you watch it
rented
in the 40s?
I guess so.
So this is the third question that I also should have asked.
This is new
Kayla.
for everyone.
This is a new one.
question.
What is it like living with someone who participates in this podcast?
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
There's
this
a
is too
lot
real,
of
Max.
frantic Saturday morning bad movie watching. A lot of me scolding him for drinking beer at 10 in the morning. Otherwise, it's really fun.
Okay. But we had our cleaning out the fridge last week, and I forgot to really talk about long-term effects of the podcast on the three of us.
Yeah, so maybe next time.
Yeah. So
Episode 50.
yeah, episode 50, if we make it that
Yeah.
far.
Yeah,
But,
we will. We'll survive, probably.
But yes, thank you for putting up with our shenanigans, Katy.
Most
We'll
definitely.
stagger into episode 50.
Yeah.
Right. So, actually, your Beethoven comment brings up an interesting question. So, did you get into veterinarian things so you could not be the evil vet?
Maybe that's where it was.
That's where it
Deep
came
down,
from?
I thought,
Yeah.
okay, there's a change in
We're
this
going
world,
Freud on
and
you, yeah.
I will be that change.
You will be the agent of that change.
Yes. Rescue all the dogs.
All right. So we are watching Valentine's Day, the 2010 ensemble cast rom-com.
Very loose terminology
So-
there.
Yeah.
Very quickly, this is when I worked as a projectionist at a local AMC. This is one of the movies I remember putting together and poking in on every now and again because this was released when I was working there, and just thinking, man, this looks really bad. I don't ever want to watch this movie. And once
here
again,
we are.
it comes full circle.
Twice in 24 hours for me.
So you did see this in the theater.
Fair enough.
And
Pardon
you
me.
Hey.
Right.
Drink.
Sounds right. That sounds right. That's me.
I actually was very excited when this movie came out because Love Actually is my favorite chick movie. And I thought, okay, another ensemble with like American actors. It'll be great. And the first time I watched this, I was like, oh, I love it. It's so cute. And then the second time, I was like, what was I thinking? And then when I watched it for this podcast,
Don't
I had
you dare
so
put
much
this movie in
regret.
the same category as Love Actually.
I know.
That
It's a
movie
travesty,
is a
really.
treasure.
I know. And Gary Marshall, I feel like, is a really good go-to for chick movies. And he let me down really hard with this one. I think he just needed a paycheck.
Yeah,
before
let
he
that weigh
retired.
heavy on you, Mr. Marshall.
This movie needed more musical interludes.
Yeah,
It could have
as do most.
Yep.
And maybe Keira Knightley.
Or Bill Nye. All right, so we are watching this today on Amazon. So we're about 13 seconds in. The New Line Cinema logo just finished putting that film strip on the slant.
Becoming newly aligned.
Yeah.
We got 2 hours of this. Come on. All right. So if you're watching along, hit play now.
Or don't. You can also run away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't regret it.
Yeah, it's always a lesser of two evils. Listen to us or watch and listen with us.
Yep.
So I think our friend Tommy Wiseau would be proud of how many establishing shots.
Oh, yeah.
So many
Marquez did
establishing
this film.
shots.
Go.
This guy creeps me out.
Yeah, I don't know why,
Yeah.
but that term Angelinos just makes me angry.
It does, yeah. Yeah, this guy's voice, it just sounds like he's sweaty.
Yes.
He's a late night DJ.
Right, I've made my point.
The other thing is he's literally only in this movie to let you know what the date is, and then he gives nothing else of importance. He doesn't say anything that advances anything. He's just there to say, guess what, it's Valentine's Day.
He's there to make a super stupid joke at the very end of the movie.
Yeah.
That's true.
I was anticipating a lot of like interludes with him of just being like, hey, it's 7 o'clock now.
Traffic jam on the blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I didn't notice previously, but that guy that was walking in that scene previous to there in the construction had the cone on his head.
He didn't have a head. Oh,
Opposite.
you and I saw different things.
And he wasn't a cone head. He had a cone
They
on
come
his
from
head.
France. Mm-hmm.
So we notice not only is this
Pools.
movie one of the longest movies that you'll ever sit through,
Yeah.
so are these credits.
Yeah, they
Oh.
go
Credits
for
are
a
still
long
going
time.
for like the first 15 minutes of the movie.
Well, because this
Pretty
movie
much.
is trying to rely heavily on star power and pretty much nothing else. So they gotta
Correct.
really
That's
drive
really
it
all
home.
they got.
Remember these people are in here.
Like, I remember watching the opening credits. I'm like, oh, wait, he/she is also in this movie?
Yeah.
So while these credits just continue for the next 45 minutes, Katie, you brought up an interesting trivia bit the other day about the Marvel movie connection
Yes.
to this. Fill us in there.
Yes. So I read through IMDb's trivia, as I'm apt to do with every movie that I watch, and it pointed out that there are several characters from Marvel or DC movies in this movie. We'll start with Jessica Alba there from Fantastic Four.
Mhm.
The
I haven't
Invisible
seen any
Woman,
of those movies, thank goodness.
Good
Yeah.
choice.
But
Mediocre at best.
at the very best.
there's a lot of them in here.
Mhm.
Jamie Foxx is in this movie.
Oh.
Electro. Yep.
There we go.
There was the guy who was multiple man. Obviously, Topher Grace as Venom.
Yep.
Okay, well.
The list unfortunately goes on and on.
Yep.
I didn't know how to read this scene at first, and I was like, is this a one-night stand and he's stealing her phone?
Yeah. I did.
What a gentleman.
I'm like, I'm going to sneak out of your bed.
A way better movie with Ashton Kutcher that is not his usual stupid, comedy fare is Butterfly Effect.
I could tell you were going that direction.
Yeah.
That's a pretty fun movie. I like that movie.
We could see the future.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm sorry about this, but for most of my life, I have thought that Ashton Kutcher looks like Steve Cuff. He looks like he's Steve Cuff's older brother to me.
I
It
could see
could
that.
be.
I
All
could
right,
see
sorry,
that.
Steve.
Yeah.
If
Sorry.
If there's a hidden relation there that you were trying to keep a secret, I'm sorry for outing you.
Similar shaped face. He must be one successful flowerman.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Jesus.
is a gigantic ring.
Mhm.
Literally every flower sold on the planet goes through him.
Yeah.
So here's a classic rom-com trope here. Is a big
Ejaculation
musical
fountains.
interlude
Yeah.
to let you know how you should be feeling right now,
Right.
which is excited.
How long
And
has
ready to
George
go.
Lopez been waiting there?
Right.
He reads a lot in this movie.
Oh, no. Oh.
I think he gets through the whole book.
See, I developed a theory just the other day that George Lopez is not real. He's just imagined by Ashton Kutcher throughout this entire thing.
He's like his conscience.
Yes. He's not actually there.
How do you explain the car accident scene later?
Well,
Kutcher's driving and he's just imagining.
they have those self-driving cars in California now.
They do.
Not in 2010.
Whatever.
They don't.
We never see who's really driving in that scene, though. They don't show the front of the van.
It's true.
Could be Kutcher.
Could be.
That's
So
an ugly-ass
what's his
steering
face? What's his face just signs a floating ghost hat?
Yeah, exactly.
They even used big stars for their cameos,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like this guy from Criminal Minds.
The silver screen.
I did giggle a little bit at the tap dancing weather lady.
Yeah. It seems like something a local station would try to pull.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They got that down. It also seems like something that would make her miserable beyond belief.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was sort of a riff on the whole LA thing. Like everyone there is an actor and actress, but they're just doing their day job until they make it big.
Yeah.
So, she's just a weather girl until she makes it as a world-class tap dancer.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That means her poop.
Yeah, I like that he's incredulous that as the sports guy he has to go do something else.
The number 2 sports guy.
Guy, because the sports guy on local TV stations is always the deep seated journalist of the staff.
Yeah, he's the linchpin of the whole show.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking to our local sports journalist.
Yeah.
That makes me chuckle.
This leads in right here to a movie that seems strange because this came out on Valentine's Day, if I remember correctly.
Right.
It was released as a Valentine's Day movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And most of the characters spend the majority of this movie complaining about how much they don't like Valentine's Day.
I don't
or
like
having
Valentine's
bad
Day.
things happen to them on Valentine's Day.
That's sort of what I was getting at earlier with the naming thing. This is a romantic comedy, but it's not really romantic. Like, you don't leave it feeling like, I want to go fall in love and be with someone forever. And it's also not very funny.
It's more of a poor dramedy than anything.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about that. Because it's an ensemble, it's an ensemble movie and there's 5 billion different storylines going on, you don't have a lot of the generic narrative arcs that you see in a lot of rom-coms, which is probably why I don't hate this movie as much as I hate all other rom-coms.
Yeah, but I mean, even with Love Actually, there's a bunch of different storylines that do go on in that, and not all of them are happy.
Yeah.
But you get a good feeling at the end of that movie.
Yeah, you're
because it works out for everybody.
But you don't really walk away from this movie that way.
You're just oh God, it's over. Thank you.
The storyline that actually you walk away from being like, oh, that's nice, is the storyline that literally comes together at the last possible moment of the movie.
Yeah. Oh, there's some good quote unquote big reveals in this movie, which is classic in one of these ensemble vignette style movies. Is there's always some that have to surprise you.
Yeah,
but it doesn't really do a great job.
But other
with
than
that,
you don't need a metronome to get the beats for this movie.
No. I do like this interview. It did make me laugh.
And Morley is just the worst name for anything.
Except chocolates.
Right. Local dig.
It's always when they said Morley at first. The thing that the name's wrong that came up was that Marley and Me movie is what came up first in my head. I was like,
Morley and Me, just about an obese dude and some candy.
Yeah.
What's this? A puzzle box, you say? Lament configuration, you say?
You won't find out.
Time for some hell.
Yeah.
KBLA.
I bet it's a kitten.
A formerly living kitten.
So here we go.
Very funny, Mr. Fox.
Yeah.
It's just super awkward. I don't know.
Here, buddy, I speak English. Let me step in.
I'm not going to get under the... gonna get a deer in the headlights when I'm on camera.
Yeah.
He's just waiting to gush random flower facts at the drop of a hat.
Yep.
I love flowers. I mean, I guess you got to as a florist, but
I suppose.
There we go. That's what I like.
So, what are we drinking today, guys?
An interesting thing.
Yeah.
What are we drinking today?
We are drinking Beermosas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Made with orange juice and Cheap Date Session Ale from Arcadia Ales out of Battle Creek, Michigan. Also Kalamazoo, Michigan, apparently. So, how are you guys enjoying this so far?
This is really good. This is really pleasant. This is good for 10 a.m. on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Good breakfast beer.
It goes better than that quad from a couple weeks ago.
I disagree, but
Well, I'm saying I don't feel as guilty.
fine.
I just figured with a romantic comedy, what better than mimosas and chocolate for you guys today.
And there's chocolate. That's right. We all have chocolate now.
Yep. Dark chocolate, the superior chocolate.
It's pretty good.
If
Plus, the package had a bike on it, so of course I had to buy that.
Right.
There you go.
And it was called Cheap Date. So
It works with the theme.
So Katy also gets the brew bonus for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So what were the ratios suggested for this drink? So
I
2/3
believe we did 2/3 beer and 1/3
OJ?
orange juice. Yes.
Yeah.
all right, cool.
So,
Yeah, it's quite good. I like it.
yep. Pretty light.
The beer itself is also quite good.
Yeah, I took a sip of it before we put it in there, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was a strong session IPA.
Mm-hmm.
Had some good aftertaste to it, because some session IPAs can come off as real bitter, not in like a good hop bitter, but just not fully developed.
Yeah, this didn't have that.
Yeah.
I don't drink, so mine is 97% orange juice and approximately 3% beer here. We put a little capful in there so that it could be
We're an
legit.
accommodating show, Katie.
Yep.
I really appreciate it.
Don't worry, Katie. You won't get scurvy.
I'll eat whatever leftover chocolate there is.
You're not getting any of my dark chocolate.
You're on the road to disappointment.
So I didn't put those two things together, that he saw him on TV, and that's why he went to that florist.
Well, duh,
yeah.
James. That's how these work.
Patrick Dempsey might have the crown for the most punchable face in Hollywood.
More than Steve Buscemi circa 1996.
Absolutely. Hands down. Orders of magnitude.
We also thought it was funny that his character has to be a doctor because that's apparently all he knows how to do.
Yeah, Dr. Douchewell.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This is when Anne Hathaway just unhinges her jaw and eats his head like a praying mantis.
It'd be a good death.
Yeah.
I like Anne Hathaway a lot.
I remember hearing that she's just a nightmare to work with, particularly on Interstellar with Matt McConaughey. There was supposed to be a ton of tension between them.
Well, she's adorable, so she gets lots of points in my book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's 115% adorable, for sure.
She did a good Catwoman.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, another one of our superheroes.
Yeah, right.
Hanging out with Venom.
Two of them
Yep.
together. That's kind of a weird,
So
weird combo.
this whole relationship doesn't work because Topher Grace is a dweeb.
He is a
Pretty
dweeb,
much.
but he's from Indiana, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's shorter than her, too. We'll have to
she's
check in
pretty
a
tall
couple
lady.
scenes. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a lady watching this, I am not fooled by the, hey, look how cut this handsome male actor is, because I'm pretty sure I weigh more than him.
Well, I think this is like the end of Topher Grace's attempt to get into the big screen from the small screen. Like, I can't recall another movie that he was in after this.
I want to say he was
probably
in
not.
American Ultra with Jesse Eisenberg recently, but I'm going to check that out.
Ooh, here comes a joke.
Oh, is it funny, though? Is it a funny joke?
Oh, yeah, that's the talking about the ringtone on the phone.
Yeah, get it, guys? Because he was on that 70s show.
I am kind of disappointed that him and Ashton Kutcher didn't have, like, a
little
scene
bro
together.
moment?
Yeah.
It would have been nice.
Because I loved that 70s show growing up.
Oh, it's so good.
Do you like all his head mugs that were just on screen
Yes,
right there?
I do like those mugs. But I always liked Topher Grace's character. Probably because he was the one most relatable to me as a scrawny white boy in
In the Midwest?
And that is why she left. She does not dig your laundry hoop.
Yes.
Nope.
No longer.
Yeah, again, there's a huge lack of karate laundry in this movie. Once again,
Mm-hmm.
disappointment. But
This is supposed to be a little reveal here, too. Like, oh, she's just a normal girl next door. But wait, she's secretly so dirty.
yeah, this is so
Why would you
taboo
pick
and
that
weird.
ringtone if you're trying to be a clandestine phone sex operator?
Mhm.
To know
Wouldn't
that it's
you
the,
just have like a little bike bell or something?
probably to know that's who is calling, I guess.
Well,
but
yeah, but you're giving it away with that weird porno music.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like the old lady just creeping along the sidewalk here.
Yep. Just sexing it up on the sidewalk. Which, hey,
Why
if that's your
not?
thing. You gotta do your thing. I like how into it this random lady on the sidewalk is getting.
Yeah. This is the most excitement.
She's down for it.
I had to do a double take because I wasn't paying super close attention to that at first, and I thought it was Sigourney Weaver for a moment. I was
Oh
like,
my.
that's fucking hilarious.
That would have been
That was-
amazing.
But it wasn't. This movie is miles below Sigourney Weaver.
Yes,
I
it
don't
is.
know. I feel like a lot of people sold their soul for this movie.
That's clear.
There's a
Special
cameo
guest
by
Special
by
guest
Dubs.
appearance by a hungry feline.
You got me a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Pall Malls.
Just trying to hurry up the inevitable.
Yeah.
Ah.
And now the worst kid ever.
Note the pasties.
Yep.
Yeah.
That guy shows up again.
Yeah, he's later at the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at all this glue I ate for breakfast.
Yeah.
I don't know what time this kid goes to school, but I remember being at school by like 8 or 9 in the morning. Not tooling around, eating my mushy old Fruit Loops and
Right.
making Valentines at the table.
Yeah.
Well, considering how we got up and made himself breakfast and got himself cards.
He's got this all
supplies.
figured out.
He's like, I'm gonna get up to the crack of 6.
Yeah.
He's gonna go plow a field by himself next.
Yep.
I think she's drinking beer right now too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would not doubt it.
Beermosas.
What's that guy's name? Hector something or other? I like him.
I think Elizondo.
Yeah. Hector.
He's in a lot of Gary Marshall movies, including another. Oh God!
Oh no!
You're welcome, you guys. Be
Well, this is
prepared for
weird
the best
because
acting of your life.
This is like right when she's blowing up, like career-wise, and her inclusion in this movie, along with Taylor Lautner, is like, we need more hot young people for the young crowd.
Oh yeah, because it was during the Twilight thing too, so you got to reel him in.
She looks like she was green screened onto this elevator scene. Also,
She might have been.
Yeah.
It's the lighting is definitely awkward. I see why. Yeah.
it's from the when they
Yeah,
pull
it's just
back on the
weird.
shot. It looks
Yeah.
more that way, and I think it's just
They're
the
not
light
in a
reflecting
real
off
elevator.
Her, yeah, reflecting off her hair.
Mm-hmm.
3D elevators are cheaper.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that he didn't do the just stereotypical. Welcome to the.
Is this the radio DJ guy making an appearance
No.
again?
No, this is the captain of the flight.
He still has kind of the voice.
A little bit.
I think I interrupted you about Hector Elizondo.
Oh, I was just going to say he is in a lot of Gary Marshall movies, including a good cast connection, Pretty Woman. Dun, dun, dun. With Julia Roberts.
Wait, doesn't
Yes.
Sienna have 2 N's in it?
Not today.
No today. Yeah, circling back, yes, Topher Grace was in American Ultra.
Oh.
It's a decent movie.
Whose child is this?
So this is when James started to realize how this kind of movie works, where everyone knows each other somehow. Was like, why is she at this flower shop?
Yep. Oh, yeah, there's the yellow roses you see later at the end of the movie.
Yep. Which means that those sat out on the counter all day.
Mhm.
That is a bad florist move there.
Mm-hmm.
Ashton
They would be
Kutcher.
so wilty.
Yep. Our subtitles are actually slightly ahead of the movie.
Yeah.
Which is
Yep.
making this very awkward.
You're right.
There are no
Yeah,
surprises.
Amazon. What the hell, man?
Believe me, we're not missing much. There's no like riveting dialogue. In
Got
this
4 of
movie.
my hard-earned dollars, and this is what I get.
That's not a pink hat. That's just a really faded "Make America Great Again."
Oh my goodness. This is one of the worst jokes I've ever seen in a movie.
Yeah.
Jewish.
Yeah. Why?
What was the point? God loves
Well,
us all. Seriously.
What I can say really about this movie is this easily could have been like a raunchy R-rated ensemble cast comedy, considering how many like adult storylines are. They could have cut out like the couple of the kid ones and put more focus on the teenage ones and have it been more like, you know.
They should have just gone for it.
Yeah.
No. No, because I really like am so tired of those. Like, I think I would have hated it more if it did go that route.
I don't think they should have necessarily gone raunchy, but they should have gone a little less family friendly, and it would have been a little more interesting. Or it would have been shorter.
So 2 things.
Hey.
There. One, I like that she makes the ring out of the ribbon. I think
Right.
that's a fun little thing that she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, this came out in 2010. This would have been at the forefront of a lot of those like raunchy adult.
I thought this was
ensembles.
funny.
Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, where she just pushes him down.
Bye.
Yep. Nope. That's all you get.
So here's a part that James and I picked up on in this, which is so New York movies like to show you New York landmarks, and everyone knows them, right? Like Empire State Building, Chrysler Building, Statue of Liberty. Whoever made this movie really wants you to know it's in LA, but no one outside of LA gives a shit about these landmarks. I don't know what any of these places are. They keep showing things like to establish, like, ooh, this great place we are. It means nothing to us.
I think it's different because it's not set around the film industry, so you don't see a lot of like when you think of LA, you think of Hollywood, you think of the Hollywood sign, you think
That's
of
about
movie
it.
lots,
That's it.
maybe the beach.
That's all I know.
But they don't use any of those.
But they don't use any of those
Nope.
because that's not what this movie's centered around. It's not
Well-
if this was a bunch of like film stars, whatever, like in their life, like if this was Hail Caesar, you would have seen more of those kind of shots.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is like they're trying to create a little like love letter to LA, but no one outside of LA knows or cares.
no one loves LA.
And
So-
they just opened up the movie with, "Hey, look, everyone's rich and
Ooh,
has a
here's
pool."
another one.
That's
Yep.
how you know.
Or House on a Cot.
Oh.
The juggling thing is like that's so forced to make that
Yeah.
joke.
Yep.
How big are these seats?
Get
by
it,
the way,
guys?
for him to be able
Get
to pull
it?
this off with his feet.
Yeah, we and
Like,
no,
no,
No one has that leg room.
nope. It's a good face.
So we get
Yep.
to see Mrs. Douchewell later in the movie.
Okay, he does that, and then the light doesn't change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which seems like someone on set should have said something.
Yep. Defeats the whole purpose of that scene.
So because I love chick flicks, I really love Julia Roberts, and there's a couple moments where they let her come out of this zone and do her Julia Roberts laugh, and they make me very happy every
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So
Well,
watch
she's
out.
wonderful. Yeah, but for me, it's forever ruined from Liz Lemon and her ventriloquist dummy jaw laugh version of Julia Roberts.
What's that in your teeth, Lemon?
Yep.
Corn.
This guy asks a billion questions.
I don't fly enough to say whether or not this is ridiculous.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
What,
I talk to people
what
on
about
planes.
this?
Yeah.
In general, or a stranger asking you your life story?
I got real chatty with an old lady that sat next to me on a flight back from California.
I do too, but if someone's looking at me like this, like, she is clearly not into this.
No, she's about to kill him.
Yeah.
From that
the Are You on Facebook thing really dates this movie as 2010.
right.
Yeah.
When everyone's parents started getting on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes, I know Melania. Maybe you know her.
Bulgarize away. I've got the foresight, you guys.
Yikes.
Oh, it's my fiance.
Duh.
Maybe it's another joke because later in this movie she disappears.
Yeah.
Invisible.
Oh.
There's another fringe superhero connection too because Taylor Swift dated briefly Tom Hiddleston, Loki.
Oh, there we go. I bet you could kind of connect everyone back to Marvel somehow.
Mm-hmm.
You like how they keep making her hand appear directly to the screen?
Oh, yeah, they
you
want you to
ring.
see it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean they do it like right here, like oh
Right,
yeah.
But in the 15 seconds before,
I
that,
was
she's-
not paying attention to
She's
her
grabbing her
hands.
bag, and it's like,
That's fair.
Here's my hand in the
Look.
center of the
Oh,
screen.
yep. Did not care enough to notice that. I'm sorry, but I have a general hatred of rom-coms or things appearing to be rom-coms.
Fair.
I would rather watch Double Dragon again than watch this movie again.
Sorry, Max.
Don't be sorry. Don't apologize.
Yeah, we can talk about you not agreeing with the marriage thing.
Yeah.
This looks like it's going to go really well.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be fine. I want to work with this guy.
Oh, my goodness. You have to keep in mind, like, no one's at work yet. This has to still be, like, 7:30 in the morning, and this guy is just, like...
I feel like the guy shits glitter.
Yeah,
He also makes mention
so
of
much
Carrot Top.
speed.
yeah,
I
right.
did notice that. He makes dresses for Carrot Top. His friend makes the dresses for Carrot Top.
Yeah.
Love is the problem. This movie has bad green screens
He's so
for driving.
wise. You know what? Hector Elizondo is also in The Princess Diaries with Anne Hathaway.
He is.
So that's another
He
good
is
connection.
An advisor
here.
or something like that.
Yes,
head
he drives
butler.
her around. He's her driver.
Mm.
Hmm.
Driving
And he
this
always
guy.
has such good advice. He's so wise.
I would
this
describe
kid.
his face as warm. Like I would just want to sit by him and just
Yeah,
be
like if he
yeah,
smiled at you, you'd be like,
yeah, my day's better
all
now.
right.
Thanks.
Sorry,
Hector.
Grandpa, my hand's going bumba bumba bumba, not boomba boomba boomba.
Yeah, boomba boomba.
You could not help me at all in this.
So this brings up kind of a weird way in this is that everybody else is playing characters, but what's his wife's act? What's the actress playing his wife?
Shirley
Shirley
MacLaine.
MacLaine.
She's kind of playing herself.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So she's an actress playing an actress.
But she's Shirley
Playing
MacLaine,
herself.
Playing herself because the movie they go to later is a Shirley MacLaine movie.
Right.
Mhm.
Yes. It's very meta.
This kid, he's like
This is
Anakin
great.
Heartbreaker in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anakin Heartbreaker.
I did laugh
What kind
at
of
that.
downer kid
That was the
scolds
one
their grandpa
LOL.
for swearing?
Right. Buzz Killington.
I hope this kid gets a swirly in the movie.
I'm sure he's had plenty.
Yeah.
So maybe it's more of a Tyler Durden situation with George Lopez in this movie.
It could
That's
be.
what I'm going for.
What annoyed me about the George Lopez character is like, so there he just got scolded for working too slowly. Later he has friends with like a really bumpin' lowrider car. Like they just really wanted a Hispanic stereotype in this movie so that they could add that little bit of LA.
They need to represent all the ethnicities.
Yeah. We had Bulgarian. We've had a lot of white.
Jamie Foxx, Queen Latifah.
Mm-hmm.
Like this kid's to me, this kid's running a scam here.
I
He
think so
is.
too.
Like he completely knows how much money $55
can read.
is.
Yeah, he's going to puppy
Yeah.
dog eyes his way through this.
Yep.
Give you a quarter of what.
Especially
Map
because he's like,
Quest.
oh, can I have a receipt, please?
Yes, I did like that joke. I thought that was funny.
I'm wondering what number he got on the receipt, though. Does it show he paid full price?
I
Or does
don't
it
know.
show he only
I
paid
don't know.
part of it? Does he have the flowers on loan?
Yeah.
I like that joke.
Yeah, it's a
Get
good
audited.
Yep.
joke. I hope the receipt just says, "I'm not going to do this."
Yep. Also,
luck.
that kid made a MapQuest reference.
Yes,
Yeah.
he
Yes,
did.
he did.
As if
Again,
it doesn't need to be
double
placed
swirly.
more in 2010.
No one was using MapQuest in 2010.
James pointed out that he wants this 1982 Toyota
Right.
Tercel.
Yeah, I hope
Runs good.
Runs good.
$1,500.
It's not bad, man.
I'm going to pull on Parks and Recreation here and just assume that Topher Grace's character searches the internet via Alta Vista.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
Could be.
He types
I like how
Google
they made
into
all these
Google.
other mailroom guys short too to make him look taller.
Hmm.
This is nothing against short guys. I just think it's funny.
Except that they're gross and you hate them.
Well, a little bit.
They have like an army of mail boys in this.
Yep.
In this
Right.
building.
They all look alike, too.
Hmm.
They all have button-up shirts with rolled-up sleeves,
I like the idea
loosely
that
done
because
ties.
the reason he doesn't know what Valentine's Day is because he's from Indiana and he's confusing it with Thanksgiving. Of which, if you're from Indiana, you really know when Thanksgiving is.
Is that a
Like-
fat joke? Is that a Midwest?
No,
fat
it's
joke?
like Midwest people get together for those family holidays.
So she's a temp?
No, she's just... Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. She's filling in for Liz. Or no, she is Liz. Filling in for Monica.
There we go.
I feel like Queen Latifah would be a good boss.
Probably.
So Queen Latifah is one of the like 4 characters I actually like in this movie.
Yeah.
Yes. And there's not enough of her.
No,
Right.
more Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
The end that. the
Oh,
end-
it's hilarious.
so-
Oh, God.
so good.
So good.
It's great. Also, this movie having Queen Latifah puts it solidly in 2010 again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
She's also one of the most believable characters in
Oh,
this.
for sure.
Oh,
Mhm.
But she didn't do this. I doubt she did this movie for the money, though. She's probably rolling in that fat taxi cash.
Oh, God.
yeah.
Movies we forgot about
Hmm.
for good reasons.
Oh, mother. the
So sassy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This guy. That's a very establishing shot right there.
Okay, we got
The
beach now.
old guy.
They are... You see
And
those
yoga?
those same 3 girls doing yoga like 10
Yeah.
minutes later.
Yeah. Well, he's got to come to his sweet house.
Yeah. Hannah
Mala.
Storm? No.
That's a real name.
It's still stupid.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, I was wondering if this was going to be the first movie with some dong in it, but nope.
Yeah, we've yet to
I feel like we
break
got
that
really
barrier
close.
with the podcast.
Yep.
And really close again.
Oh,
They really want you
oh.
aware of the fact that he has abs.
So this guy was multiple man in X-Men Origins.
completely unrecognizable.
Right.
We Googled him after this, and facial hair is
It's
doing
because
him a
his facial
ton of
hair and
favors.
his hair is a lot darker in that movie.
A ton of favors.
Also, X-Men Last Stand is the movie best forgotten.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say Origins?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rusty on some bongos.
Those were congas.
How very LA.
Ooh.
Take an extended rest then.
This
You
is
regain that.
The pool boy.
Also, as a
Jokes.
super rich football player, don't you think he'd have an electronic toothbrush? I think. I don't know.
That's what throws you in this?
Yeah.
The manual toothbrush?
Yeah, that ruins the whole
I think
facade
you
of
would
this
have
movie.
someone that would just brush his teeth for him.
This is actually a really impressive move.
A
This is
toothbrush
an impressively
machine.
graceful move. I want to know how many takes this took. Hang on.
Oh, I can
Oh.
just... the set dressers for this room must have just been hating it because of how
Right.
much clutter there is.
like,
and
wow.
then-
That was pretty complicated.
Yeah.
That was some Cirque du Soleil
She
shit
made
there.
it. And then knocks over a cup of Skittles.
Yes.
And the pool boy's just like, fuck it, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm done.
This side of the pool's clean enough.
About an hour. His voice and delivery in this movie seems like he would be in a C-grade first-person shooter.
Yeah.
He actually co-stars with Patrick Dempsey in Grey's Anatomy
Oh.
as McSteamy
Mm.
to Patrick
Oh,
Dempsey's
that's right.
McDreamy.
Oh, Kristen Shaw.
I love Kristen
I
Shaw.
love Kristen Shaw. I'm watching Gravity Falls right now, and she does one of the voices of the main characters.
Oh,
Mabel.
yeah?
Yep. It's like a children's X-Files, but
Mm.
animated.
Mm.
So
Yeah, she's great.
it's got some good jokes
So-
and a lot of cryptography.
Huh. So Katy had a pretty good question about this scene.
I can't tell if she's a teacher or a student in this.
Right.
Like they're back and forth and the way they interact with each other, I can't really tell.
Right.
Yeah, because just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have sex with my boyfriend. That's something you say
Yeah,
to
like-
a teacher.
Eh.
Does that mean she like crushes the can?
She cracks me up, man. She's wonderful on Bob's
Oh,
Burgers.
look at me with
Yep.
my trombone.
Yeah.
Flight of the Conchords.
Flight of the Conchords. Yep, just great.
She looks. Yeah, Kristen Shaw looks crushed.
Like that can.
Yeah.
I saw her stand up live. Actually, she was one of the opening acts for Dave Chappelle a few years ago at DTE.
Really?
She was
That's
okay.
That is a strange.
Yeah.
It's not the combo I would think of.
Yeah, I saw her. They did a Bob Burgers live a couple years ago, where all the voice actors did like a.
Oh, really?
skit. Yeah,
That would be a
and
lot
they
of fun.
did a reading, so that was good. She,
Oh,
I think
cool.
she had one of the best stand-ups of the.
Oh
the
yeah,
five
no,
of them.
she's great. And the chick on the right, Emma something.
Not Emma Stone.
Emma Roberts.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
I read the credits, guys.
We can tell.
She's really good in season 3 of American Horror Story. I forget what her character's name was.
How very high school.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This guy looks like one of the Beatles crossed with a mostly developed monkey.
I would agree.
Yes.
With that. Yeah.
And
No one calls it caramel.
Oh.
and Taylor Lautner's just total inability to act.
Whoa, shocker, guys. The two hot ones aren't boning.
Oh. Taylor Swift is so skinny, pretty much any activity with her is boning.
Ew.
It's like a twig.
So, fun fact, 13 is actually Taylor Swift's lucky number, and that's why she has it written on her hand, because that's something that she does at her concerts. So she can't even get out of herself enough to erase that Sharpie off her hand.
Right.
So I feel they're just like, okay, Taylor, be yourself.
This is a
But
great joke,
stupider.
too.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Twilight? Have you guys seen any Twilight movies?
No, but I know the thing about taking off the shirt and whatever.
Oh, yeah. They make any excuse for him to take his shirt off in
Oh,
those
yeah.
movies. So,
Just like, no. And they rip the shirt off.
Look what happened
well,
by
one time
accident.
the girl like bumps her head on something in a car accident, and he like whips his shirt off to like dab the dirt off her face, like literally.
She gets a second cut. He has to take his pants off. Oh, Jessica Biel, we talked about this. Blade Trinity.
There you go.
Another superhero movie.
It's not a good movie.
It is a movie.
Not a good one. Another wrestling movie with Triple H in it.
Yeah.
So, it already feels like we've been watching this for a lifetime.
Yep.
And
it's
we're
been
like
30
25 minutes in?
We are 25% through this movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
No one's
Buckle
even
up,
gone
folks.
To work yet.
No.
Yeah. Well, we know at least an hour has passed because he's like, I would meet you in an hour.
Yeah. Is this actually like a sci-fi movie and we're experiencing time dilation here? What is happening?
Time paradox.
Time paradox.
There's very, very low amounts of gravity, so
Yeah, right.
gravity touches time.
That's how she got off the treadmill without breaking her face.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah.
No time for thinking. Yep.
That should be this movie's tagline.
I thought that was like a very short-haired Chris Hemsworth at first.
How dare you?
There's the laugh.
There it was.
Yep. Yes, because backgammon is a game of skill.
It is a game of skill.
Not really.
Yes, it is.
More chance.
It's a game of taking your opponent and putting them in a position upon which your chances are better than theirs.
A different podcast. Backgammon comment podcast.
I will defend backgammon.
I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying it's more of a boo. All right, we can do strategy and saisons later.
Ooh. The psych profiler for the
Here we
military.
go.
They taught her this at Army.
Yes.
Yep.
I learned this at Army, mother.
She looks like she would be a good lead for a CBS or an NBC Thursday night drama.
Yeah. In the Army or in the inner ACUs.
Yep.
Oh.
Ooh,
I like Bradley Cooper.
She's on
Yeah,
to
I do too.
something.
I was so stunned to learn that he was the voice of Rocket
Yeah.
because I didn't know that going
there's
in.
another hero.
Yeah, another.
I thought that was the
comic
obvious
character.
one. And here we come upon one of the best characters in the movie.
This is where the P goes in the V.
Woo, Franklin!
I love he has the idiosyncratic tendency to just put his shirt over his head all the time, which is hilarious.
I
to
like
me.
the addition of putting a curse on the Chicago Cubs.
Yes. I thought
How old are these kids?
until I put the timeline
10.
Until I put the timeline together, Franklin looks like
Dustin from
Dustin
Stranger
from
Things.
Dustin.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
That was exactly what we thought.
Yep.
What's up, Dubs?
He's super involved in this kid's storyline. Just
Mhm.
making some comments. Your Valentine. I like Jennifer Garner a lot too. A friend of ours is super into her, and it's hilarious.
Another superhero connection.
Right, Elektra.
Elektra. Good job,
Yeah, I don't think
Way to make it
Franklin
awkward.
is really a bully, even though that's what the credits cast him as, I suppose. Right, Katie?
Yes, I think he's credited as Bad Franklin.
Or Bad Franklin. This movie needs more Franklin. I want the Odyssey of Franklin, of what he just does throughout the entire day.
I think they should replace Franklin in this movie with Franklin from Arrested Development.
Oh, gosh.
It ain't easy.
Before or after he goes through the wash?
Both. There needs to be an emotional arc there, Max.
Yeah. That storyline has more emotion to it than any storyline in this.
Mm-hmm.
So he's Dr. Douchewell in this movie. In Grey's
Yeah.
Anatomy, what's he just Dr. Fuck him and leave him? What the hell's his moniker in that show?
I only watched one season of the show, and he was actually a pretty endearing character. Like,
Okay.
you
I'm really
like
not.
him.
I'm not familiar if he's just a skis ball in that. Or
Oh
whatnot.
yeah, in this one, you just want to like
Oh yeah. You just want him dead in a
slap
fire.
that stubble off his face.
Creep.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another connection. He knows who Julia is.
Bum, bum, bum.
I like how Ashton Kutcher just like blunders
Yeah, I
through
was
this
gonna say,
exchange. It was like
5-minute scene. Of
even though it's like pretty like
Right.
he
It's
understands
obvious
what's going
happening
on.
here. Yes. He wants to make sure so he can be a good friend.
I also like how lazy he is. Like, why wouldn't he go to one florist and then go to a different florist? I mean,
And
I
why
get
is he doing these things last minute?
I also get
Yeah.
that this has to go with like the movie. It doesn't work if he doesn't do that. But
Right.
like,
I would
Yeah.
be running his card for like $5,000 right now. Just be like,
well, it
suck
doesn't-
on
it-
that, dude.
It
They
still
do that
works.
later at the restaurant.
Yeah, even if he does individual florists, it could still work, right?
Soundtrack,
Just
guys.
as long as he goes to that florist for
Exactly.
that name,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
In
Hey,
case
Monkey Man's gonna
you
get
didn't
some.
realize.
Fucking guitar.
Was that a sext?
No.
Could have been.
We like that the soundtrack here is very subtle.
Yeah.
This is suicide levels of on the nose.
Yeah. Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
although Suicide Level is accurate as well.
Ryan, if the text was "I'm coming over," spelled with a U as opposed to an O, then maybe it would have been a sex.
The best part about this scene is the dog. Back
this
to
scene
the
is actually
Beethoven.
really funny to me when the mom breaks in on him. Spoilers, guys. Sorry.
I like that he came super
He
prepared. Like he had a
He's
toy
this
and
dog's
everything.
not going to ruin my bone session.
He was ready.
Hey, you don't
Pushkin
want-
is also a terrible name for a dog.
it's a better name for a dog than Morley for a human.
Yes, that's true.
True.
Yeah.
Those socks, though.
Well, he realizes it and takes them off, and I was extremely grateful for that.
Right. No business socks.
Oof. This scene is endearingly awkward.
Right.
Yeah, for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
Socks,
Yeah, there's
acoustic
the
guitar,
yeah.
a dog named Pushkin.
When
the
you
obvious-
guys were 18, were you thinking of writing a rhyming guitar song for your ladies to try
God,
to woo them
no.
into bed? Because
Didn't
I
need
wasn't.
that.
I got
Didn't need that.
4 notebooks devoted to that very thing. But no. I mean, this has flavors of like American Pie to it almost.
Yeah, it does.
In
Yeah.
good ways.
That's what I was saying. Like they could have gone like the American Pie route for this movie,
Yeah.
and I think it was kind of refreshing that they didn't. You know, because if you're gonna do like a really
little more
gimmicky, like
wholesome.
it's a Valentine's Day movie as opposed to just like Love Actually L.A. edition.
Yeah.
But
But why? Okay, at this point, why doesn't Mom leave?
Turn around.
because
She's in here
she's
for
like,
an
ooh, look at
uncomfortable
them
amount
abs.
of time.
Yeah.
Abs. He's like 47 pounds. They're just there because
Look at those lustful eyes she had for him.
Right.
I do like that all of this, she's like, oh, this is LA, so this just makes sense.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
of
why
course,
would
yeah.
you be playing naked guitar?
Yep.
I just, I need to drink you in some more. I like that he El Kabongs
For the
her.
love
Yeah,
of God,
come
don't
on.
touch me.
Come on, lady, remove yourself from the situation.
Yeah, she needed to be gone like
Yep.
3.5
it makes
minutes ago.
no sense. This is just forcefully stupid.
Wait, her last name is Smart?
Yep.
Get smart.
Amazing.
Ba, 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 ba.
What's a hoo-hoo?
Yeah.
Do boys have those?
What?
I thought that was a girl
Yeah,
thing.
it's a girl thing. That's the Latin for it, really.
La hoo hoo?
It's H-U-H-U, and they've got the umlauts.
Yes.
Umlauts are in Latin.
I like how he's like, listen, bitch. Why would that be what happened?
I have a naked ass running around with his guitar. I can't help but feel that Anne Hathaway had a ton of fun shooting
Oh,
these scenes.
yeah.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. There's a good use of sound effects in this scene. I will give
Yeah, yeah.
I will give this movie that.
She's got an associate's in sound engineering for cinema.
Good sound design.
But is she doing this with the other ladies' stuff? Like, she's just a temp.
Yeah. That's why
So
she doesn't
she-
have her normal accoutrement.
Yeah, she getting her...
How does one make a rubber band ball? Like what is the core of the rubber band ball?
typically a crumpled
Rubber
up piece
bands.
of paper.
Yeah.
You just tie them together in a little knot and get
You
started.
could just also buy them.
buy a rubber band ball? People pay money for that?
Yeah.
People paid money for this.
As-
Ryan just paid
People pay money
$4
for this
to rent
movie.
this.
That's a
Yeah,
good
think
point.
of all the rubber band
That's a really
balls I
good
could have
point.
purchased instead of this garbage.
As an avid tabletop gamer, I've spent many an hour in Staples deciding what is and what is not useful to me.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the store is considered useful, unfortunately.
Anne Hathaway is almost like the the other Julia Roberts that is kind of happening.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. A lot of the same like ho hum, girl next door,
Yeah,
like
she's-
cutesy tendencies,
Yeah.
like unapologetically.
Let's find out. This is a great joke here too.
Yeah.
Prank colors.
Ooh. The sunglasses was just
Yeah.
a great.
She's really good with her mannerisms here because I
Yeah.
think I would be doing the same thing.
Yep.
Like-
Like I know, like they try to play Anne Hathaway off as like the girl next door, but she is gorgeous. Like,
Oh, yeah.
what world is Anne
If
Hathaway?
she lived next
like,
door
the
to
girl
me,
next door.
I'm sorry, James, you'd be
The
out
world.
of luck.
It's
Yeah.
a world you wake up from and wish you were back in.
Yeah.
So I like I do like that scene where she's like, well, do you just answer my calls first?
Yeah.
Like, see ya.
Yeah, she's such a cool boss.
Because she's like listening into that call.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh.
Now
This
he's
is a
like
weird
encountered
shot.
the ghost of George Lopez.
Yeah, what
I'm
is-
like? Well, no,
Whatever.
nah.
I'm too fired up for
They're
this.
like, just remember,
Get my
guys,
hand
it's
between your
Valentine's
legs.
Day.
Yeah, so with my theory, this is actually Ashton Kutcher out here.
But you
talking,
know what? You'll
wearing his
notice
hat.
that car was parked. It didn't really necessarily have to even have a driver. So I think you could be right.
Yeah, all right.
It's in line. It's at a red light. It's not parked.
I'm just
It
saying,
is
you never
now.
saw it drive. He could very easily be a ghost.
Right. No, he's not a ghost. It's just it's how Ashton Kutcher sees himself during this
As
exchange.
George Lopez.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's not a truck, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a van. Even big fancy football players would know that's a van.
Right.
No, he only knows football.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be a truck,
Trucks only
man,
exist.
stuff.
You're either a truck or you're not a truck.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's like, looks pretty truck-like to me.
Yeah.
Hello, 911. I've damaged some sort of non-truck thing on the freeway.
Like his car is unscathed.
Yeah.
What is that fancy Cadillac?
Yeah.
I like I said, I do like his storyline.
Yeah.
I'm fine
Yeah.
with his storyline.
I
Hey,
did not
don't
see
give anything
it
away.
coming.
No, I'm not. But I mean, he's the one guy. Like, there's very few people in this movie who actually know what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's one of the few.
Or that you kind of care.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that aren't Topher Grace. So.
Mhm.
Right.
Correct.
See, we never see who got
Ooh,
in the
look.
driving seat.
That weird opera house that we should know about, guys.
Also, apparently, everything in that truck is on a ramp.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Not today.
Even the balloon,
that's
just
a,
a little twist of the knife.
Frank Gehry
Yeah.
designed that.
Yes.
Frank Gehry.
Yeah.
And
it's
it
a very boring
subsequently
name.
melted things
Yep.
around it.
Yeah,
with the
he
reflections.
the only reason I know his name is because I think he guest starred in an episode of The Simpsons where he designs like a Pomo prison for them.
He is a very, very, very famous architect.
That's
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
That is why they hired
Yeah.
him because he's like,
Yeah, I mean, he's way up there.
yeah.
So they do the subtle cut there that the kid's card and flowers got run over by the car.
Yes,
Mhm.
I did notice that.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, that's why they don't get delivered.
Okay.
He's like,
I
"You
thought Ashton was
betrayed
just
me."
a douchebag and never sent him.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are these children learning?
That's what I was
Yeah.
going to say.
The
Like,
history
this
of
is some pretty
Valentine's Day.
high-level chemistry, and he didn't know that flowers cost $55.
Well, their next section is on midi-chlorians for that kid.
Yeah.
Ignore his boner.
Yeah.
Claudine.
There you
Yeah,
go.
they are
Oh,
thinking
God.
about it. They are learning high
That
school
fucking-
chemistry.
Yeah, they are. Also, those textbooks are just pictures if you look at them whenever they open them.
Hey, you leave,
Doesn't
you,
sound like
you,
it's
you
a
leave
textbook
comics
at all,
alone.
then.
Yeah.
They're
Use
all
loud
on different
text.
pages, too.
Yeah.
Franklin, what are you doing, Franklin?
What's going on, buddy?
Oh.
Yeah. The choir practice poster is terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
if you were-
something scratched into the glass behind her head, and it
Yes.
looks like balls, and the whole time I was just looking to see if there was more.
Mr. Bouquet.
Okay.
Yeah. See, the kid knew it was up.
He knows.
And 3 of the other students are
I
dead.
have a receipt here.
Yeah.
I'm taking you to small claims court.
Yeah.
Like she goes with it, Mr. Bouquet.
Next on Judge Judy. Young Jedi sues school teacher.
Edison left the room, and it all just went to hell.
Tesla
took
for
over.
life.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a terrifying poster. Just uvulas everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you were to just
Franklin
turn a
is
corner,
the Nikola Tesla of this movie.
if you were to turn a corner and that hallway was not well lit, that poster would horrify me. You hanging that up in haunted houses.
Yeah.
So it kind of sounds like Morley sucks.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to watch movies or stay up late or
bad
eat
movies.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a man.
He's a man. Roger Rabbit.
Merman Dad.
That didn't look like it was on the cheek there.
Not really.
She was like going for the lips, but
Yeah.
that weird spot in the middle.
Ooh, the corner. That's always awkward.
Fight.
Like
Look
the
how
girls are
Franklin's just-
instigating this.
He's
Yeah.
basically on the throne. He's all to the death. 2 students enter, 1 student leaves.
Franklin is running things on the desk there. You see that?
Who runs Bartertown?
Yep. Just talking to an empty seat with a book
Yeah,
on it.
once again,
With a book.
George is trying to tell him.
Maybe he's
What's-
talking to the book.
This is a brutal scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is harsh.
I mean, you see it coming, but
I can't remember the name of the movie, but Ashton Kutcher, around the same time as this movie, played a douchebag in a different movie, and his girlfriend walked into him getting some oral service from a girl in a football helmet. It really stuck in my memory.
Huh.
It's something I saw at the theater when I worked there.
Run, Edison, run.
More-
You
I
need to
think
go
this
steal
was
some
also
patents.
the time that around the time where he was starring with Natalie Portman in that No Strings Attached.
I think that was the movie.
The mirror image of the
That might have been the movie.
Friends with Benefits.
Oh, with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah.
And Mila Kunis.
Mm-hmm.
So there's your connection
Yeah.
there. They each starred in a
Or
horrible
that
mirror
70 show
movies.
connections.
Right.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go burn some witches.
Yeah.
Can we take a second to
Boring.
talk about how amazing Jennifer Beals' body is?
Jessica Biel. Oh yeah,
Just
she
for a second,
looks.
Jennifer Beal. No, Jennifer Beal.
That's all right. We've got Guy
Got both.
Kilmer and all sorts of other. Christopher Downey Jr.
Yes.
We're going to make our own ensemble movie. One of
Yeah,
these
right.
days.
Yep.
For being, look at this. I mean,
Yep.
how is she single?
You see later on, like she is
Again,
fucking
this
ripped.
is the like, what world is this where Anne
I don't
Hathaway
know.
is the girl next door?
Yeah. At least she didn't burn the building down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd be happy because she's taking that frolic room picture. out of
She's,
the room.
yeah.
Right?
Well, she's not the
Thank
Human
God.
Torch.
She's
She
like, you
can't
keep the furniture. I'm taking this poster.
Yeah.
So Jessica Alba's best
Art
movie,
Nouveau belongs to me.
easily Sin City.
The first
Well,
one.
yeah.
The
one.
first
Can't
Yeah,
one.
the
argue
first
with
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
the second one does not exist.
What about Honey?
About what?
Honey?
Honey.
That should have been the movie
Where
you
she
picked.
plays
How
a
long is
dame?
that movie? Is it shorter than this shit?
Gotta be. She's a dancer trying to make it to the top.
Isn't that
So
Sin
that's
City?
the same as that is Sin City.
She's got a niche.
I think that's Sin City also. You're just describing Sin City with color.
But Jessica Alba, I mean, she's doing super well for herself outside of acting now because she's got her own food company. She's like a billionaire or something almost now.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
been really
Yeah,
successful.
I did not know
She
anything
makes
about that,
organic
Ryan.
lotions.
I like
So
that
I'm
she
gonna
has
look
a suitcase full of scarves.
Goes
Have
to a
you
lot of
seen how
Lenny
many
Kravitz
scarves
concerts.
women own?
Yeah.
Women don't just own one scarf; they have like a dozen.
They multiply.
Not all of us are from the bitter Arctic North like you are, Max.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about
Late
those
North.
kind of scarves. I'm talking about the fashionable kind.
This is the very classic. It's not you, it's me. They had to put one of these in here. This
They
whole
only could
scene
afford to
pisses
put
me off because she's
this-
trying to make it seem like she's doing him a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not.
No, you're not at all.
Also,
you're being a heinous bitch.
You don't get to be like, you know what? I don't want to marry you, so you should give someone else the engagement ring you bought for me.
Yeah, it'll go great. Make sure you tell her that story, too.
See, cats wouldn't do this.
No. Cats are loyal.
Yep.
Cats would be packed inside the suitcase already. You guys both
No,
know
cats would climb into the suitcase, preventing it from being packed.
Yeah. They should make something like that. A engagement ring exchange for men who have been turned down.
I think it's called money.
Don't go giving away those kind of ideas for free.
Yeah. And that way you don't feel bad.
Speaking of business, going back to Jessica Alba, she runs the Honest Company.
Yes.
It's an American consumer goods company, co-founded by her. Its net worth as of 2015 was $1.7 billion.
Well,
holy crap. Maybe she can use some of that to get a new colorist, because her dye job in this is horrible.
You listening? You listening, Jessica?
Girl comments.
Oh,
here we go.
here. This is
Katy
so you
just
know you're
throwing
okay. So
shade.
the movie.
All right, so he isn't here more than twice.
So where did George Lopez get this fishing rod?
Oh, he keeps it
It's
in
an
the roof
imaginary
of the
rod.
van.
It's not there.
So George
You'll
Lopez
see.
was. Oh, sorry.
He was reading Rumi
He
earlier,
was, yeah.
so
I was
it's
gonna say.
Romeo Midnight and George. Maybe it is like
Maybe
a...
George Lopez is Romeo Midnight.
I hope so.
Have you guys seen Love Actually?
I have not.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I talked about it as like the good romantic comedy
but I
ensemble
was
movie.
going to say there's a similar character in that, which is like Mr. Bean.
Rowan
Rowan
Atkinson.
Atkinson.
Yeah,
he's
he works
the,
like several different jobs throughout the movie that all like guide the characters morally toward the right decision.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe George Lopez and Romeo Midnight are that character in this movie. Just redirecting the compass. Suddenly he speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because, guys, guess what? George Lopez.
Well, right. That also explains how his hallucination man can speak Spanish, because he knows Spanish.
So, do you think that if George Lopez had let him on to his inkling, he would have actually believed him?
I mean, George Lopez is the moral center of this movie, which is a problem with this movie.
Yeah.
But maybe.
But Ashton Kutcher is just a doofus for love in this movie, so I think
yeah,
he would have
because
done it anyway.
even later when he when what's her face? I can't remember people's names in this movie. Julia. Thank you, subtitles. Once Julia's like, "Oh yeah, she's not good," and he's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a
No touching.
No touching.
Has any TSA agent ever said more than 3 words to you guys?
Yes, they one commented on my Kramer T-shirt that I wear whenever I travel because they would just wave me through security.
Really?
Yep.
That seems like an odd life hack.
Yeah,
It is.
Yep.
Here's one of those jokes you were complaining about, Katy.
Ooh, stereotypes are so funny.
What does it mean
Wait
by
for
it's
the
a
soundtrack.
hybrid?
Because it's a hybrid car, hybrid showpiece. That plane looks photoshopped in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that before. That was bad. It looked like it may have been the same
Guys,
cutout.
he's by the airport.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lax Dog. It might have been the same cutout used to be Kurt Russell's submarine from Escape from L.A.
Yes.
Ugh.
This movie needs Kurt Russell.
Yep. And his voluminous hair.
This is another classic rom-com trope. I need a ticket to anywhere.
I need this service person to do me a big favor. I like this guy's retort in a moment here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's
It's
a
so
Kevin
good.
Smith joke because this is right when the Kevin Smith got kicked out of Southwest because he was too big for a seat.
I love that. 52. I have to wear a blue shirt to work.
James, you wear blue shirts to work just for fun.
I do.
It's not a punishment.
But I feel like he has to wear a blue shirt every day.
Yeah.
I wonder how Southwest felt about their counter people being portrayed as asshats.
Well, you never see all of Southwest. Like you never see the entirety
just
of the word. His
assuming
hat
it's
is always in
Southwest?
the way,
Yeah.
Southworst.
Yeah.
and that's not the color scheme of Southwest.
So, if you look throughout the movie,
Aw.
all of his employees are wearing Sienna bouquet hats, except for him. He's just wearing a pink hat.
He's Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, there's Southwest. No blue-shirted boomer is this kind.
There's
sunshine.
Aw.
I like how he has like the magic airport ticket.
Yep.
This will get you into any gate.
The
in the
golden
place.
ticket.
Yeah.
Ew, and then he kisses his shiny head.
It's like a golden tiger.
You shouldn't color in your sabas like that. That's a good way to ruin nice shoes.
Casting call. Hey, we need just a gross slob who's fine with being a gross slob in a movie. You just fiddle around in your fucking pockets for 60 seconds.
Oh, and make sure you give him a crew cut.
Right.
Because it's so flattering.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry, buddy.
That booty,
was
though.
rough to look at. Gingy cop takes your ID.
There you go. That's an actual TSA guy right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's like, but I got the special ticket.
Have you guys
This
been?
was a weird dig. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that
I
seems,
thought he was
I'm
going to
not
like steal
sure.
the girl in the wheelchair and like,
Yeah.
aha!
I don't know why.
They're trying to be very inclusive. Like earlier, coming out of the floral shop was a couple of little people.
I did
So
not
I think
notice
they
that.
really did make a point to try to include like
Where are your
some of everyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
She has the worst reaction to this ever.
You're trying to tell me that Harrison Douchewell is married?
The florist.
She's like,
He knows
I think you're
things.
wrong.
He knows your secrets. He knows your lies. He knows how to hook up Bulgarians.
It's a good joke.
I like the way he delivers that line.
Yeah. That was genuine.
I'm gonna have to take your thumb. From
They
that is the same actress from Dude, Where's My Car?
Oh,
Also
is it?
starring Ashton Kutcher.
Wow.
Is it?
This is the second
Maybe he brought
Ashton
her on
Kutcher
board.
movie and the second Topher Grace movie.
It is
Good find, Max.
tied with now Gerard Butler.
Tried with Gerard Butler.
Although the Gerard
John
Butler,
Leguizamo though is also at number 2.
He is.
with
The-
Mario.
the Gerard Butler fields are much richer with
Yes,
Harvest.
richer, quote unquote.
for us.
No shit.
Well, that sounds terrible, but I don't want to be a good friend right now, so bye.
Look, I got to get on this plane.
Yeah, right.
I was mistaken. That is the actual Southwest color scheme.
Correct.
Yes, it is.
Nobody told you, Max.
Nobody told you.
Just like Ashton Kutcher.
Nobody told me.
It'd be great just to have Jim Carrey run off a jetway in the background.
Yeah.
Fell off the jetway again. It's all right. I'm a limo driver.
The again.
My boyfriend, Ashton, not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is very confusing as you see her get onto the little walkway thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then later you see her at a hospital. I'm like, oh, she's in San Francisco.
She is.
Yeah.
No, she's not.
She is.
She is.
She says later that she's in LA, but I think she's just telling a
Because the
friend
next
like that she'll
scene
be
is
there.
like, boop, back to LA.
She's
I'm like, oh,
driving
she
back,
never
I think, is
left.
what she's trying to do.
Yeah, I think she gets back. I think she just turns around and comes back.
Yep.
Because that was some confusion on the online, like the fun facts and stuff I was reading too.
Yeah.
She definitely
I would
goes
argue
to the
that
other
this movie
hospital.
has only facts.
No fun.
Yes.
This is a weird scene.
I don't know why it's here.
I don't know what they're getting at.
No, I don't
Like
know.
maybe she
taking a
has some
poo?
PTSD.
No,
No, it's
she's just,
turbulence and
she's
she
just
takes a
struggling to
poo.
get, yeah.
I know, but she seemed very
Unarmified.
tense.
Yeah.
Have you ever flown and been in turbulence in a bathroom?
It's not pleasant.
Well, like, what was the point of showing us that?
There's
except to
there's
show
a
us some
lot
of her
of what is
character.
the point of this movie.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
About an hour and 20 minutes of it.
That's generous, Ryan.
Now he's like, ooh, look at you in a sweater that's the same color as your uniform.
Yeah.
Burlesque
so
sax, get
different.
my motor running.
Aw.
Oh, B Coop, you're so endearing.
Franklin rules.
That's a goal, Franklin.
Yeah.
Yep.
You just gave him a
It's
goal.
warm up. It doesn't count.
You guys want to watch some seals bone?
That's child labor.
Yep. It's family labor, so it doesn't. He still blocks walls.
He's that good. He's got to give everyone else a chance.
Yep. He's a terrible header of the ball, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
Does he have a rat tail?
What?
Oh my god!
Have I seen this
Didn't
3 times
notice.
and never noticed a
Look
rat
at the
tail?
back of his head.
No, it's
not
just
on
a-
purpose. It's just
yeah.
kind of collecting there.
Okay.
But that would be
Oh well, yeah.
great.
So Hollywood sign in the
Oh,
background.
they did
There
make
it is.
it.
Ooh.
I thought that was the first time that came up. I thought that was
Franklin, your house.
yeah. I thought that was Chandler from Friends.
Yeah.
the ref.
Matthew Perry?
Yeah.
Aw, guys, he's so sad because his mom's not proud of him because she's dead.
Yeah, or so the movie has you believe.
Aw.
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, who
Don't
the?
forget.
Why is there a relation between Edison and Volkswagen Bug Girl? It's like, is that
She's
his
his
sister? But
nanny.
yeah, well, they explain it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Jamie Foxx have a tattoo in the back of his head?
I don't know.
Could be.
Also, is this Adam Sandler?
It's not, but it made me really happy that you just said that because I've thought that same thing.
Wow, he does
He's
look like
like
Adam
very
Sandler. Holy
faux
crap.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Yes.
They probably found him on the street as an Adam Sandler impersonator and were like, "You want to be in a
Right.
movie?"
Yeah. See.
He's Adam Blandler.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I'm out of this.
Woo. Oh, Sportscaster
Yes.
man.
Yes,
away.
I love this.
Yeah.
He was
I'm ready.
prepared.
Been waiting my whole life for this.
That's a face that you call the police when you see it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The only kind of van he's allowed in is a news van.
Yeah, yeah.
Dodge, Ford, all restraining orders against him.
Right.
Glare PR is a terrible name, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's Glare.
Just mixing the accent aigu. The accent was extra.
Who says that?
Aha!
Oh, man.
Whoa. Gotcha. I love all her snacks everywhere. There's like
Yeah.
a box of Twinkies on her
This
bookshelf.
is always
The
one of the
bag
Circus
of circus
peanuts?
peanuts. The
My
devil's
favorite candy.
Right.
My favorite candy.
What?
Yes.
No.
They're little orange pillows
Well,
of just
I had always wanted to meet an
stale,
alien.
disgusting. Do you know
Check
that
that one off
circus
the bucket
peanuts are
list.
supposedly banana flavored? That's what they're going for.
Did you know
I
that
wish
we're-
everyone could see the look on my face.
This
of horror.
face is so good.
We're all considering our friendships with you right
I
now.
know. Okay, it's my favorite non-chocolate candy because chocolate obviously comes first.
that-
But
But
yeah,
It's a small thing, I guess, but it bothers me in
Oh.
movies when they're like, "Oh, it's this girl and she's smoking hot." Like, I have an eating problem. I ate too much candy. Like, obviously, you fucking don't. Clearly.
well, she runs on her treadmill all day. Though.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I guess what you said the key there is that she stress eats and then stress exercises.
Yes.
So,
stressor size.
yeah.
And she chews her nails. She's got a lot of problems, you guys. Her biggest problem being
She is too pretty.
how does she fit all that gorgeous in one body?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has some sleeveless stuff on later, but she's like ripped in
Yes.
this movie. She's not just in shape; she's ripped.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake is a lucky man.
So like every beat in this movie, other than like the reveal of who Edison actually likes, money and patents, you can see this. You can see it coming from a mile away.
Oh, yeah.
You're like,
Oh,
yep,
like
up,
this.
setting this up.
Yeah.
They also make the vibrator joke in this scene, which is
They do,
kind
yes.
of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
There's a
also
couple.
make a racist joke
Oh, yeah.
about how much she loves chocolate.
Yeah.
yeah.
George Lopez's presence in this movie is just one big bad racist joke.
Yeah.
Hot stash. Oh, you like your mustache?
See, even the receptionist likes circus peanuts. It's
Because
not
she
weird.
needs to binge and because she's gonna purge afterwards. of
Well,
eating
yeah,
those
she-
garbage.
She convulsed and wound up in a coma after that scene was shot.
She needs to get. She's trying to get out of work.
There's candy everywhere now. more everywhere than there was prior to this.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't get candy. Don't get chocolate on the furniture.
That office is a hot mess.
As is
Have
just
a
She
you.
is the
blessed
conductor
day.
of the Hot Mess Express. Everyone in this movie is a hot mess. I'm getting
she
feels
just runs
of grease from this scene. Meh.
She runs like a gump. What the hell?
Not the forest kind either.
Yeah.
No.
And her name is Felicia.
Right. Wow, he looks a lot less rapey and murdery now.
Nah. He still does.
Oh, he still
stands
does.
moves.
He's just less.
Less. It's
Don't
more
know so.
suspicious
He
of
does
rather
look
than on
extra
the watch
pedo
list.
because he's just standing in a field watching one girl dance on the ground
Yeah.
and then watching them make out from
Yep.
2.5 feet away.
I did like that comment. I haven't seen moves like that since the '94 Northville quake.
Yeah.
This is our third movie set in L.A. where they make reference to earthquakes.
Yeah, well, I mean,
What
that's
else
pretty
do they
much
have?
all people know about LA, right? Is that it has movie stars and earthquakes.
Crips and Bloods.
Yeah, I mean that's not in the modern era anymore. When we were growing up, yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, oh my god.
Thanks, stunt double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's him.
Yeah.
He's just a fit guy. He just fits the fit guy role for movies.
See, look, the
Army.
mailboy brigade is out.
Yeah.
They put their jackets
They
on.
got suits.
You know, they could probably be more efficient if they delivered mail at not the exact same location all at once.
Topher Grace looks like he would be at your doorstep trying to sell you a vacuum right now.
Yeah. With that
The tan suit is hard to pull off.
No.
Especially in February.
I
Ever.
saw a joke running around that was Obama's only scandal.
What?
That he wore a tan suit to a press conference.
Whoa. Come on, Barry. You're better than that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the styles they've been wearing since they got out of office? They're like, we don't need to please white middle America anymore.
Yeah. I hope that they actually were trying to film him to doing something there, and he screwed up, and then they went back and just added these scenes.
Yeah,
in
just
I was
like-
going to say, in Taylor Lautner's defense, he really pulled off that fall very well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No more. No more.
Yep.
Just stop this. Make it
It's so
finish.
bad. It's so cringy.
Why are you back here? We don't want to talk
right.
to you.
Wait, get out of the frame, please.
Full of
Ew.
Creepy.
hope.
Ignorant of reality.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg.
Oof.
Oh, boy.
To be part of this family, your name must start with E.
I'm throwing a fit.
I'm going to go microwave some gerbils.
Jesus.
DC is the
Wow.
DC is the superior power source.
He's going to go electrocute an
Jesus.
elephant.
Oh, boy.
Top
This
three.
girl is unusually open about her sexuality
Yeah, with her
With
bosses.
everyone.
Yeah.
With
and
everyone.
her teachers.
Her friend / teacher / who knows,
Yeah.
Yeah.
who I feel like might have a crush on me.
The elbow squeak is hilarious.
Oh, that apple is browned.
Yeah. That's because he's one of the good storylines. She's actually not that bad of a storyline.
Who? The
nanny.
yeah.
It's so out of and I think meant the grandma.
No. The nanny storyline is pretty
Volkswagen
fun.
Bug Girl.
Yeah, Volkswagen Bug Girl's fine.
Yep.
I mean, it's kind of a
Because it's only 5 minutes of actual on-screen time.
Right.
Like that's the good thing about this movie is there's so many characters. They're not overused to the point where I want to strangle them.
No,
you don't really hate anyone.
Yep.
You
It's-
just don't really like anyone either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a string board for this movie.
Yep.
This is over here and over there.
Give me my twine.
We should make one.
For
No.
this movie,
Yes.
No.
GBBV podcast homework for Katy.
Yep.
Yes.
Valentine's Day string board.
I bet that I could find you a connection between someone in this movie and every other movie that you guys have done.
That's a
In less than-
hilarious and
Wow.
wonderful idea.
I think I can make it happen.
All right, Katie, you have
Next week.
you have until the day we post this.
Fair enough.
If you can pull it off to
Would I get 1 degree, 2 degrees?
2
3
degrees,
degrees?
but it
Okay.
can't be the same movie.
Okay. Fair enough.
You can't reuse movies.
I'm
I'm just trying to make
Okay.
it hard for
I'll
her to
make
get
it
to
work.
Pam Grier.
set in LA.
That's not a person.
Oh, no.
Ooh, where's he
No,
going?
I thought you meant all the people in this movie to all the other movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Via people, not via setting. Don't worry about what's going on here, people. This is boring.
It's fine. He's just
He's
sneaking
gonna
out of
hop
the
in his
house.
speeder and go find some flowers.
It's pod race.
God damn that movie.
He remembers his helmet, though.
Good kid.
Yeah, because you see someone else like buckle up and they get into a car later
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher.
The outtakes.
for some reason.
This movie's bad. It's not irresponsible.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. This child is just wandering off on his bike.
Okay, yeah, some pretty bad parenting. And
I like how he
nannying.
jumps over the speed bump because that was definitely
Yep,
me as
yeah.
a kid.
Hey, there's buckling again. Apparently, she's
55.
modified
Clutch.
her. She's modified her Beetle there too with all the new type of seatbelt clip.
Doodads.
Yeah. Gear shift.
I didn't
Seems
need
like
this
a really
storyline.
bad timing
This
for
one,
this,
the one
right?
that's coming up like an hour into the movie.
Right.
I wanted someone needed to be not a hot mess in this movie, and
Yeah.
these were the not hot mess.
Right.
Yeah, these were our rocks.
Yeah, the moral centers.
Solid
God
as
damn it,
a
George
rock.
Lopez is the only sensible person in this movie.
Yeah.
And he's not even real.
I just
told you.
threw my notes to the floor.
I told you.
Oh.
This is a pretty brutal scene, though.
Yeah, this
It
is
Yeah.
this is pretty heartbreaking.
Yeah.
She's like, it was my birthday. He's like, I
And
sent
I was
you
lonely
flowers.
because you were in Miami
Yeah. Building apartments.
/ coke trade.
Yeah.
You know,
Gestures with hands.
back to the fact that she's an actress in this. I mean, that is pretty impressive that she's been with the same guy her whole life in Hollywood. I mean, they made it through all the
Right.
all the typical Hollywood breakup stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
that's
think
kind
it's
of
because
cool.
he's not in Hollywood. He is
Maybe
a
that's why.
Yeah, he's
Land developer?
an
Yeah.
everyman,
Heck
sort of.
yeah.
oil tycoon. I don't know. Drug
The
lord?
most interesting man alive.
Scrunchy magnate.
Scrunchy man.
He's obviously a tapestry collector, judging by the decor in this house.
He needs more pictures of the
They've got
same
that real
spoon.
estate money.
Yeah. More art.
Aww.
Was that an incomplete paint by number in that
It-
last scene? When he stormed out?
That'd be awesome.
The reveal of his character is fine too.
Yeah,
I'm okay
Yeah.
with
that's
those
good.
two.
That's a good reveal.
Yeah.
Because they're not really a hot mess either.
No.
Right.
I mean, they're not together, but they get together.
I
But
think
it's
that this,
it's sort of one of those, like, as I'm watching this, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Are they going to, like, have this deep, meaningful conversation on the plane and then hook up? Like, that's where I thought this was going, you know?
Okay.
As she's like, oh, I know all about what you want, and I can read your signs, and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, he's going to fall for this stranger and whatever. And
But I think that makes these guys like actually the most compelling part of the movie. Like when James and I sat down to watch it, I said these two are my favorite
Yeah.
part of the whole movie.
I agree.
Because I like each of them together, and I like each of their end like reveal or their end story.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, only because it's one of the few things that's not forecasted.
Right.
Yeah, and they're both like feel good things.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're the most charismatic people in this movie by far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hey-oh.
So this movie actually showed me something which, as a person that didn't really grow up on the mainland, I didn't realize, which is that Big Boy isn't a Michigan thing.
That's what I also was surprised to discover, because it is a Michigan-based thing.
Right. Like,
The HQ is in Warren.
I had never really experienced Big Boy until I moved here.
Is that just
I was also shocked by that reveal of that Big Boy. I'm like, wait, what? This is L.A., not Southfield.
is that a dish full of cheese balls?
I mean, didn't Big Boy play a prominent role in like one of the Austin Powers movies?
Yes.
So,
Dr.
I
Evil
mean-
gets launched into space out of a Big Boy based
See, there
in
you
London. So,
I think they just
that's
grabbed
a good pull.
I think they just grabbed that symbol, though, didn't they? I mean, Big Boy. I can't imagine Big Boy has an international flavor.
I don't know.
It's like, Big Boy, he's back. It's like, no, they've been offering affordable food and services for years.
This is also a good lesson for you, which is the help is always listening,
Yeah.
Yep.
and they are
Nurses
beholden
are
to
gossipy
no one.
bitches.
Right.
They will
No,
call your
she answers
shit
the phone
out.
there. She says Los Angeles Hospital. She's in L.A. She never got on the plane.
See, but I
She's-
don't know why Jennifer
Continuity.
Garner went to the
Plot
hospital
hole
there though,
destroyed.
because she thinks that he's working in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why would the San Francisco nurses know where he likes to spend his anniversary or Valentine's Day if it's not in his
That's
home
true.
Yeah.
city?
It's a weird cut.
Drop.
It's a bad edit.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is the great mystery of this movie.
I'm on to you, movie. Good job, Gil.
Yeah.
I only got frisked 3 times on the way up here.
Yeah.
Not even by security.
Right.
So here's a big reveal right
And-
here.
Why is there a sign language interpreter? She adds
Because they're
nothing.
inclusive. This movie is very inclusive.
Yeah.
But other than that, she adds nothing to the scene.
I'm just good at handling balls.
Yeah. I do like this reveal. 'Cause
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
speech he's giving right here is a pretty genuine
Yeah.
speech.
Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
That's
was
a
a good
great
one.
line.
Yeah.
That's actually a really great
No,
line.
like his best line, I think, comes up in like a couple minutes,
Yeah.
Okay.
which can't ever be used by actual football players if there were a gay one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the reason why I had this.
So.
Yeah, I'm gay and gonna play.
Yeah.
That is like A+.
That's a great
market.
line.
That is a headline
Yeah.
line.
I like too that the first question is from Kelvin. Not
Right.
Kelvin, like the temperature.
Yes.
But I do like that his first question is actually about sports.
Yeah,
I
not
think,
like
it speaks to the
Well, he
rest of
wants
the
to be. He's trying to
sports
be
guy.
like the legitimate
Yeah.
sports reporter as opposed to like tabloid frenzy.
Right,
First
yeah.
gay announcement. Blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
No, I did like that. That was kind of the thing. Like
It speaks to the integrity of that character.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
the movie
He's
having him
trying
do
to
that.
be that.
Yeah.
He's trying to. He
Right.
doesn't want to do like the gossipy, feel good pieces and
right.
yada yada yada.
Yeah, he's not like
This,
yeah. So
the,
who's
the that is telegraphed way too easily because you never see her from the neck up.
Yeah.
But also, like as a lady watching this scene, you're like cheering on the inside.
yeah.
Like I wish
Oh,
I
yeah.
had these kind of balls to go and do this.
So it gets graphic here in a second.
I mean,
oh yeah,
that's
it's awesome.
Yep.
Speaking of balls,
That's the point.
Ooh, tell me more.
Mrs. Douchewell is entertained.
I do think it would be funny if a place actually did make a dish for Valentine's Day called the Lion Stinking Pig.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah. So in the line thinking pig dish she's describing here with the pork testicles with the arugula and the feta cheese, I'd try it.
Yeah,
Yeah, try it.
not this
Yep.
part though.
Yeah, let's get that last part.
Well,
That guy was dead
he
already.
is
Yeah.
intrigued.
I'm glad to see the crypt.
That
I like
was
how he's
so
like
sad.
more drink.
Celebrates
That was just a
Valentine's Day.
wax statue moving around on a trolley.
They're also the youngest people in this area by like
Yeah, Jesus.
40.
Well, it's very very
Decades.
early, so they're having the elderly
Yeah, this
senior
is the blue hair
citizen
special.
special.
Is this just a really spruced up old country buffet? Is that where they are?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
James's favorite line in the movie.
Yes.
Ooh, more
She's like,
juggling jokes.
bitch.
Yeah.
No, the
What?
wife's like, yeah. Well, I feel like the wife knew.
She
I don't know.
figured it out right there.
This is
Oh.
a good little
Look at the
wrap-up
photos of Franklin on
Yep,
the desk
with no
there.
shirt-
With his shirt over
I
his
didn't
head.
notice that. That's funny. That's all right. Good move, Mr. Marshall. That was
Franklin
really
has
funny.
the best dad.
Oh, that's awesome.
Finger guns.
He's related to Shooter McGavin.
You guys, the Franklin picture really makes me happy. Actually,
Hey, so guess what? There's still like half an hour of this
Yeah.
movie.
Yup.
Now-
You
now-
would think like we would be done right now.
Now, see, those kinds of connections are what make like things funny in this movie. Those
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
things, as opposed to these like totally crazy
Just-
stuff. I also
yeah.
like that too. Just stick it where you're looking.
Yep.
yeah, that's great. Yeah, but Jessica Biel is just shredded in this
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm hungry for food now, you guys.
Yeah. Indian food.
Did you
sounds
say you have a
delicious.
hungry?
Yep.
I
Oh, there's a very good Indian place close to here. We should maybe go there for lunch.
Chutneys is great.
This is the worst dinner
Oh,
I've
God.
ever
Oh,
seen.
it's
Yeah.
so uncomfortable.
Why would you be so close to everybody?
Those people.
This is what you do
Why
when
did
you
you
last
leave
minute
your
reservations.
house?
Yeah.
I do like that the guy sitting to Anne Hathaway's left does come back later.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He looks like that singer, Josh Groban.
Josh Groban?
Yes, Josh Groban.
I don't know who that
I don't
is.
think it's him though. He sings a lot of mom songs. No, it's not
Oh.
him.
Mom songs.
Yeah, like those heartfelt like ballads about finding the love of your life or whatever.
Huh.
Adult contemporary.
There you go. He plays the piano.
I love the total shutdown from the server here.
Yes.
Somewhere, Kurtwood Smith has the unfortunate calamity of watching this movie, and he's just shaking his head and calling people dumbasses left and right.
Basically, yes. So he promptly ruins it
Yeah.
Yeah.
by spitting all over it.
Fucking douche.
Well, maybe if you took off your parka, he would pay more attention to you.
Yeah. Jeez.
Parka.
That's an interesting dress Anne Hathaway is wearing.
I like
The neckline is different.
it. Accentuates her collarbones.
It looks like something a space admiral would wear.
Yes. It does look very sci-fi-ish.
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway as Commander Shepard in the Mass Effect movie?
That'd be cool. I'd be down with that.
I'd be
Yep.
right with that.
Okay, so wouldn't you think that she would have established parameters as to
Yeah.
when and she can and
Right.
cannot be called?
She did,
Right?
though.
She said
Like
after
earlier in the
5.
movie, yeah. And then it was like, oh, hey, let's
She
grab
didn't know
food.
they were
And
gonna
it's
hit
like,
date.
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
And again, I mean, part of the thing with her is she's just so fucking broke, she really doesn't have a choice.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Well, maybe
Yep.
if she didn't spend all of her money on pearl
Space-
bracelets,
Spa-
she'd be in better shape.
And space dresses.
Yeah.
Space dresses.
Space dress.
Oh, look. Morley, who no one gives a shit about, is back.
Yeah, I don't understand why she's
Right.
part of this right now. Like, it
Right.
seemed like they could have just cut.
They could have
Cut
just
Well,
rode
just
This is
around.
unnecessary.
Yeah.
This actually, I think, was just to establish that this is the Beverly Wilshire Hotel.
Hmm.
Because going back to
okay.
Pretty Woman, that is where Julia
Woman,
Roberts stayed with Richard
I have a
Gere.
reservation for
Oh.
Morley. Oh, that's right. What's her actual name?
Yeah. No, we canceled that because we thought that was a fake
Yeah,
name.
that was a prank name.
And the dog's name is Carmine, which is a way better human name. They should have swapped.
Mhm.
Carmine Falcone.
I was going that way. Yeah.
There's more roomy.
Once again, the two of them alone, having
So-
a heart-to-heart.
Mom, that tall white
I
guy's talking to himself on the sidewalk again.
Yeah.
I wonder if there was like an upsale in like roomy poetry collections.
Probably
after this.
not. Probably not. I'm pretty sure those are the cookies from his own shop, right?
Yeah. Either
you
that or
gotta
just
take
showed
the
like a dick in a
leftovers.
box.
What if that's what it really was?
Yeah.
It's a rocket ship.
It's Ashton Kutcher walking around with a box with George Lopez's head in it.
Yep.
What's in the box?
So earlier in this movie when I was watching it,
A
the first
Seven
time,
reference.
Ashton Kutcher asks George Lopez, like, how'd you make it with your wife? And I'm like, by giving her no screen time. And
Yeah.
then she gets no screen time
Nope.
up until the end of this
Yeah.
movie.
That's right.
Also, they just spent 15 seconds walking
Yeah.
Opposite
into that
directions.
space,
Shot
and then
needed.
he gets in the car and he can still see in their house. So where
Right.
on earth did they park and or walk
I have
to?
no
Right.
idea.
Ghost family.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah,
They're all
Yeah.
in the house.
You hooligans.
It's an empty home for sale, and he's imagining all of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Only way it works.
Yeah.
This is a missed opportunity for an airplane reference.
It is.
Yep. The white zone is for unloading.
Unger, Madison.
James was
Yeah.
excited that this couple's coming back from Hawaii
Yeah.
with their liaison.
It lays on.
Gestures.
Hmm.
Yep. I have used my dad's duffel bag. They are incredibly useful bags, by the way. You can store a lot of stuff in
The
them.
army bags?
That's why they're duffel bags, yeah.
I still have the one that was given at a video game event at school at MSU for SOCOM.
Oh,
I
wow.
have a SOCOM branded army bag.
Nice.
Wouldn't that be a Navy bag?
Be a Navy bag, military bag. Thanks, Max. Where would I be without you?
Aw, isn't
There
this
you go.
nice?
So, Katie, do you think all the ladies who watched this movie really like so into him and just destroyed at the end
Oh, I bet.
Yep.
when they found out he was into goalposts and not the other thing?
And not what?
Into goalposts instead of nets?
Yeah.
Ew.
Mesh.
Sure.
No.
Huh.
Like
Too
those
real.
commercials.
Like those commercials, yeah.
Right. Don't be sad. You're hideous.
Yeah.
You will never get love.
Don't worry, honey.
Sorry,
Yeah, get to work.
Yeah,
You-
sorry, delivery monkey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
random
You
random
jerk.
Look
white
at her
guy.
arms.
She's jacked.
Yep.
She's just going to squeeze those balloons with one hand and pop them all.
It'd be a good death.
Right.
I like this. She's like, well, are you staying here? Are you paying me?
Oh, then I can answer your question
Yeah.
Oh
now.
yeah, then that's
Yeah,
fine.
fine. That's fine.
Yep.
Please don't give us a bad Yelp review.
People that spend money here aren't stalkers.
Yeah.
So
Like
I
how
like-
she's
I
just
do
like
like she's
dreading.
being- yeah.
Just like Anne Hathaway, you're taking that Catwoman role way too far. It's like some Adam West shit there.
Yikes.
See, yeah, there was the purring.
Also, her guy's name is Stanley.
And mint julep. There you go. Because it's a southern thing.
Yes.
It's only what Southerners drink.
Yep. And sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla.
So he goes from total like okay guy
Dweeb? Yeah,
to
kind of like
absolute
Complete.
yeah. He
douche
goes to
canoe.
Eddie Brock levels of like, I want you to
Yeah.
kill Peter Parker.
yeah. Like this doesn't really work.
Yeah, this isn't like what I was expecting this to go as initially.
No.
I expected him to be in like, oh, okay, that's kind of weird, in that way, like he didn't know that
Yeah, like
Valentine's
ho
Day
hum.
was
I'm
today.
from Indiana.
Yeah,
Like,
not like I'm being all super judgy because you're trying to make trying to pay off your student loan bills
Yeah.
because you're apparently just the girl next door and not Anne Hathaway.
How dare you try to be independent?
Yeah,
if she's making $40 an hour, maybe I'll sign up for that. I can
Yeah.
talk about kitty cat tongues.
Hell, I'd do that for $40 an hour.
Yeah.
I get real creative, folks.
mm-hmm.
That
Douche.
line. Oh.
Yep.
Ooh.
Dude.
Nope.
As I said, Kurtwood Smith is just going, you dumbass.
Dumbass. Okay.
I thought he was going to make a full recovery after being such a dick there. I thought he was going to be like, no, it's totally cool.
Yeah.
But
But
he doesn't. He's
No.
just
He's
dick.
like,
See,
no,
this
you're
is like
too
more
weird
what I
for
expected
me.
of him, like
I'm a farm
I'm
boy.
a farm boy. Just a simple Indiana farm boy.
Just
Yeah.
going to say that.
As an aside, can I point out that he was in a full suit all day at work, but decided to change into jeans for
He
this?
changed his jacket. He's not wearing a tan suit to dinner.
Right. But I'm saying, like, he was in a suit and then changed into jeans for his date.
It's only
Bad
a 2-week
move.
been dating
It's
thing.
poor form.
it's
It's
still-
Valentine's Day.
He's being true to his farm boy roots.
Hey, Cupid.
What
Oh,
is
there's
it
the
mean?
Cupid guy.
Cookies or brownies or maybe pop brownies.
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh.
convenient.
Hector.
No. I'm white and privileged. You will let me into this cemetery.
I think he's eating blue corn chips.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Yeah, I'd go with corn chips.
Excuse me, sir. I was sitting 500 feet away from you and heard your conversation.
Yeah.
You look like my granddad.
There are no more graves for everyone to desecrate while we watch this
Right.
film.
Yep. Yeah, earlier in the movie, there's like, oh, girls don't want to spend all night in a cemetery. I'm like, get yourself a better girl then.
Yeah.
Because this is like a pretty popular like event. It's not like some niche thing that happens.
There's a lot of people with pre-sold tickets that are walking in right there.
Right.
Mr. Bouquet?
I want Edison to come up here and just slug him.
Yep.
What the hell, man?
Just grab him by the lapels.
I'm gonna stick J.P. Morgan on you.
Just put him in the fridge.
Kick him into the flower display case, slam the door shut, and turn it down to freezing and watch him die slowly.
Jeez.
They don't go that slow. Yeah, they go that low.
That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ricochets off the dinnerware.
Yes. And brought other food?
The lobster and the cheesecake.
Still, it's a restaurant.
True.
Poor form.
But I feel like, she's
Indian place is not
she's a
gonna have
regular
those
there
things,
because she has that party there every year.
Yeah.
These might be two of the most
Watch
fit
the-
actresses
Yeah.
in all
I was going to
of...
say, speaking
Check
of
that
women
bad
who are
action,
cut,
man.
Yeah.
That flourish, though.
She could be one of the Night Furies.
Yeah.
Or the Baseball Furies.
They're only missing one other person. I can never remember her name, but Ben Affleck also dated her.
J-Lo?
No, not J-Lo.
You're
It'll
talking
come
to the
later.
wrong Max.
Yeah.
Or wrong person.
I do
Yeah,
not. Yeah, she's
Yes,
funny.
I do love how she's getting into it.
Now, I'll say for as slow and painful as the first hour and a half of this movie is, as all the storylines come together, you do get some fun bits.
They really wrap it up pretty quick here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Considering there's hour and a half lead time.
Oh, heart
Yeah.
puns.
I like the bromance there is great.
It's cute. A good part about that scene, because I like reading fun facts, like I said. At first, when I saw it, I was like, Jennifer Garner, for as cut as she is, looks a little like Tummy-y in that. She was actually pretty pregnant during the filming of this
okay.
movie.
Oh.
So she's just beating the crap out of that piñata with a little baby inside her. Which is kind of
Okay.
funny. Good workout.
What do you think's in that flask?
Only the best, Max. Well, he seems like a great guy, so
5
probably
o'clock.
Scotch.
Yeah. Probably very peaty. I do like that callback. They're like, oh, it's LA. No one RSVPs. They want you to think they have a life. And then a billion people show up to this.
Yeah.
Yep. These randos, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Go, go, go.
Although this does feel kind of weird to me in a little bit of a way that the rest of the cast has been all super connected and everything, and then she has her party and it's
just a bunch
two
of
characters.
Two characters. Well, 3.
Yeah, but he's like a late invite.
Yeah, or
They still do it.
Oh, look,
I
there
feel
he
like
is.
if she had asked, I feel like if there was a scene where she was talking with her friends, like, "Hey, are you coming to my party?" and they would have been like, "Eh, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah," then then this would have felt more cohesive because this is just we need a bunch of extras for this party. I do like that there is that one callback of the guy
to the
from
date. Yeah,
the date.
It would have been a lot of fun if they would have had a lot
Yep.
of those callbacks, like people
Yeah,
we've seen
just a
throughout
bunch of the random
movie.
stuff, like
Yeah.
the Bulgarian couple or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Right, yeah.
Or George Lopez for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mr. Pham.
Calvin's like, that is not absolute zero.
Nope.
So I figured I'd just get drunk before I had to go to work.
Yeah, right.
No one watches 11 o'clock news.
No. Yeah. Calvin is such a bad name.
It's
I'm sorry I
bad
keep
name.
hitting it, but it's so bad.
This is my daughter, Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Our son, Rankin.
Right. His older brother, Tor.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Good Lord. Jessica Biel's character is endearingly awkward in this, this whole thing too.
And that's often a difficult balance to hit for female actors.
Yes.
Or actresses, I think.
Yeah.
Is being both awkward but still endearing.
Yes. Yep.
Because they awkward, endearing, and very attractive. They never seem to balance that out. It's always too much one or the other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. I think they do a good bit there with her. Like you said, she's in this incredible shape and everything, but her work life is this stress of everything else, and she's also just a very awkward person. So
Right.
it kind of fits in the idea that maybe she's had trouble finding someone in her life that
who can
deal with those
all
things.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me that flask.
More flask.
I ain't sideways yet, son. Hand me that flask.
This
She
outfit.
is
Blowy as
wearing
fuck.
the most amazing outfit.
I own an outfit like that.
Bitch, I'm an actress. I can do what I want.
Yeah.
James, though, yours is in yellow.
No, I saw someone wearing an Edgar suit.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Is that a Men in Black reference?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Do you want some sugar
Mr.
water?
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Sugar. That's what's in that flask. It's just
Yep,
sugar water.
In water.
Oh,
Those are just hobos.
Yep. They're not hobos. They're aspiring actors.
No, they just woke up and they're like, "Why is everyone in the park
I bet
with
they're-
us?"
Do you think all the old people at this viewing, they just die as the credits roll, and then they just get rolled into new graves when
Yeah,
it
they do.
finishes?
there you go.
They just dig them all,
Convenient.
dig them and pour.
Oh.
From that weird angle, Topher Grace looked a little bit like Kyle MacLachlan.
Mm. At first, I thought that they were having her say the same
The
thing.
same, yeah,
Right,
as
right.
matching up with the
Matching up
dialogue
with
of the movie.
Yeah,
Because this, like, her
the
little
kiss
like
happens at the same time.
Yeah.
so-
her little like monologue toward him does sound very, very rehearsed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. Maybe they are.
Maybe.
She's like, "Wait, where do all these people come from?"
Let me bow in my
Thank you,
fancy
thank you.
robe.
He's like, "Yeah, shut up."
Do you think maybe that's fucking Dustin lookalike Franklin's grandma, and she's just gonna up her shirt in a minute here
There you
for
go.
everybody? Yeah. Is this pre or post Ray for him? For
I think
Jamie
it's
Foxx?
post.
Post.
Oh, it's post Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ray was like 2007, 2008.
Oh,
Because I'm like,
Yep.
oh man,
So
he
now
can
he
play
thinks he
piano
can
very
sing.
well. Like, oh wait, yeah, he's also a musician.
Not little. Chop you up with a lightsaber.
I'm wine drunk.
yeah.
So I did not see this coming.
Oh.
I
You
thought it was
didn't
the
know?
Indian. I thought it was the Indian girl.
Okay.
Oh.
They try to misdirect a few times because they
Yeah.
also try to make you think it's the babysitter for a second. At the
I never
soccer
got that.
game.
I
At
never
the
got
soccer
that.
game, he's kind of like eyeballing
Yeah.
her.
No, because he says like, oh, I need to give it to her at recess.
That's true.
So I'm like, oh, it's some girl in his class.
Yeah.
And they never like focus too many on too many girls. Although on second watching, there is a scene where you see the Indian girl taking a glance at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they interact at the soccer game too.
Yeah,
And then
and he gets ridiculed by Franklin the Best.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you
Aw.
were you guys disappointed when she opened the box and it was just like
Other
Just
flowers.
orchids?
flowers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really underwhelming.
Yeah.
I
Like-
thought it was going to be something really dazzling.
To-
Yeah.
To be an hour and 40-minute reveal later on.
Yeah.
Just different flowers that have been unrefrigerated.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ranny. Yeah, 5th grade, so 10, 11
Here,
years
this
old.
is where he lost
That's it,
James's
yeah.
endorsement.
No, once he liked Frank Zappa, it was
Yeah,
all
yeah,
over,
you're,
man.
you're out of there, buddy.
That kid is no longer cool in my book. Sorry.
Friend of the show, Jordan, would be having...
Yeah, he'd be upset.
Well,
Yeah.
too bad. Frank Zappa's weird.
Yeah. Music can be technically impressive while also still being really terrible.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, God.
I mean, his daughter is
Maybe that
named
has
Moon
happened
Unit.
to her.
Yes. Oh no, she had a revelation.
Oh.
I like that cut there too because it's pretty clear that Jamie Foxx isn't actually playing the piano because he's just slamming his hand
Give me some
down
more
into
wine.
the keyboard. That's a joke. And I also like that little bit right there too because that party had been all of them, and then there's clearly somebody else from the wedding party
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
came over and was hanging out with them too.
Wouldn't you? I would.
Yeah, I would.
I don't know how fist bumps work.
Yeah. I'd just go over there and be like, "Hey, Jessica Biel, can you curl these things
Yeah.
for me?"
Can you open this keg with your fingers?
Yeah. The guy in the steak and shake hat makes me happy in that scene right there too.
This
What?
is a weird ass line. I don't usually go for girls my own age.
Yeah.
Accept my advances.
Yeah. It's a box of flowers. It's really weird.
I do think it's cool though that he's into the
Alright.
Indian girl, or the Middle
I
Eastern girl.
Yeah.
I don't really have
but he's
anything
like, I don't have
else
anything else to say.
Yeah.
Here's a box with flowers. So when do babies happen?
Yeah. The bike's in the back seat. I like that.
Yep. Oh, hey.
Monkey Boy food delivery service.
I feel like he is wearing an entirely different outfit from the last time we saw him.
He could
He
be.
could be.
Because I was like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Look at... Fix your face, man.
Yeah. It's the ears.
It's largely
And the
ears, no
haircut.
pun intended.
Yeah. He actually looks like a young John Krasinski.
I don't know who that is.
What?
Jim from The Office. He has the same
Oh.
face.
Oh, John
Krasinski.
Krasinski.
Krasinski, yeah.
Maybe
I see where
the
you
hair.
get that from.
Yeah.
But I'm
He's
not.
just walking through with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
She's leaving.
That's awesome.
There's a meeting in the at the Battery.
Yeah.
But you don't want to do it in this delivery PT Cruiser?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Look, I put pillows in here.
And shag carpeting.
Yeah.
It's a shaggin' wagon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
No, it's not.
No, it's kind of rapey.
Just
Yeah, it's bad.
want a parking lot handy, and we can go on with our days.
Yeah. Aw.
Like, why?
It is a nice little. That's a very high schooly thing.
Mm.
Yep. Her legs are not in the same
No.
Dimension.
dimension as it's for that to happen right there.
Ooh,
Fold-
Taylor Swift
She
song.
folded space.
Yeah. The one Taylor Swift song, by the way, Taylor Swift was has a credit name in this and refuses to use more than one of her songs in this. They play it twice, the same
Yes,
song
they do.
twice.
I didn't realize it was the same song.
Yeah. I just want to see his head get squished in the elevator.
Haven't you people seen Final Destination?
Yeah.
What elevator works like that?
None.
None.
They open all the way.
Maybe he's pushing them forward.
So I thought she was going to start crying there. Like that was the
My life is a lie.
yeah.
Bye.
Whee! Why does he have a mop? There's no
Also, who
non-carpeted
gets married
floor.
on a Monday? It is a Monday, as it was established. No, it's not a Monday.
No, they don't say what day it is.
It's okay. Who gets married on
It's
a
Valentine's
weekday?
Day,
weekday.
idiot.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan.
I'll always love you until I go away to college and meet someone better.
Right.
Who is that guy?
That's
We don't need to
the
know.
Monkey Boy.
that's
He was in a
PT
blue T-shirt before.
Monkey Man.
exactly.
Yeah.
He does change his
Yes.
clothes a
This
lot.
is the best
Oh,
part.
The best scene.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what?
I love the way this progresses.
Yes.
Okay, no one's listening. The punchline at the end of
Yep.
this is wonderful.
That look
That's
that she gives
beautiful.
is
It's
so
wonderful.
good.
Oh god.
Queen Latifah starts a new side business.
Yes.
Right, yeah. She seems like the type of businesswoman she would.
Valentine's Day 2 should just be all Queen Latifah
Right.
Yep.
doing that.
Right.
Yep.
Just different cutaways from phone
Yep.
calls.
Sad
Aw.
Kutcher.
Oh.
He can only afford that one little light bulb.
He's like, man, I wish I had that one receipt from the kid.
Right.
Man, I'm gonna get audited as fuck.
Oh, some other place we don't know.
She's driving a
Driving a
hybrid
Prius.
because LA.
Yes.
All right, red wine.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna cut back to there in a second.
They're hammered.
Yep, hammered on scotch.
Sugar water.
White wine.
Oh,
look at
good
that.
call.
Bad edit. Although they were done swinging.
Right.
They're going through it all.
And they
Yep.
transmuted their wine.
Then the
There it
reveal.
is.
Yes, this was good.
A good reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I like that he has all these candles lit, but he's drinking, what is that, a Bud Light?
A Bud Heavy
Budweiser. Yeah.
with the yellow roses.
Yeah. Now you, Katie, actually do have a problem with this scene.
I think they needed to kiss. I think that Gary Marshall was like, it'd be cute if I had gay people in this, but not that gay.
I think
He
if
still
this
couldn't
movie
do
were
it.
made today, they would.
Yeah.
This is 2010 though.
Yeah. I mean,
We're
that
still
was
like
only
on the
7
cusp
years
of being
ago.
like, hey, we're okay with that now.
Yeah.
But he could
I
have
don't
been
know.
groundbreaking.
After we
Yeah,
watched
he could have
Taylor
been.
Swift and Taylor
I think-
Lautner just lick each other's throats.
I think were this R-rated, they
From
would
the
have gone
inside.
for it, but because they were trying to make this accessible to more people with having it
Yeah.
be PG-13, they
Even a
didn't want to
peck,
commit to
A
that.
forehead kiss. Anything.
But yeah, that's the reveal that I liked about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the one I'm like, oh, okay. Because the whole time I'm like, what's going on with Bradley Cooper's inquisitive plane character?
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, and the best part about that
The
reveal
gay joke-
is that
the gay
means
joke.
he is just a good guy.
Mhm.
He wasn't trying to get in her pants. He wasn't trying to like do anything shady. He was just a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
was
suppose.
good.
I like the look Kathy Bates gives
Mm-hmm.
Jessica Biel there for clapping.
Right.
Like, come on. Also, that she's just not like, how did you get in here?
Yeah.
Right,
Who are you?
Well, apparently this movie where anyone can get into anywhere, they just
Yes.
need to will themselves into it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same old guy in the blue shirt who's just letting everyone into places.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's
Tell me
your
your sob
pass. Get you
story,
into,
yeah.
It's
get you into
Gil.
any studio.
Yeah.
These are my burn buckets.
I like that place just looks like it's been ransacked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a hot mess. There's pedals everywhere.
No, this scene is crap.
Yes.
She has no reason to take him back.
Yes.
She should shut the door in his face.
Yes.
They've also only been on like a date.
2 weeks of
Yeah.
dates.
That's one.
I did like that
Wow,
touch that she
that's
has
creepy.
the Polaroid as like the door, as the keyhole
Yeah.
cover.
No, go away.
No.
No.
I get the intention that the reason why this scene happens is she has encountered someone else who's been in a relationship with who has found out about this and doesn't come back after they find out about it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a good point, but he's still like the level of jerk
He
that
was
he.
Yeah.
So
Oh no no
rude.
no 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 no. I'm not arguing with you there.
Yeah.
Case in point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's. I learned something today.
That's an edit where her shirt is closed and then it's
Right.
it's open.
Do women always answer doors in their 90s? That seems to happen a lot in movies.
I know I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I hear that doorbell, I just
Oh,
Run for the
let me get
bathroom.
my nightie on.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's
I think throughout the movie, you kind of do root for Topher Grace because you
No.
know. Well, up until that scene, because you see that he's very interested in this girl.
Yeah, he's kind of genuinely
He's-
just like
he's
gee
like-
golly up
Yeah.
until
yeah,
that
you
point.
you get initially you get the impression that it's a one night stand, but she's like, but you weren't like, oh no, I have to leave, because I have to do this for my own financial stability or whatever. And you can tell that he really likes this girl. She's way obviously out of his league. So, I mean, you lose a lot of that when the confrontation happens, but that falls into the stereotypical narrative arc of romantic comedy where it's like it's all great and then it's shit,
Right.
and then there's some romantic gesture at the end which makes it all great again, even though by all normal standards of
Right.
relationships and love, it should not be okay.
It's forced and overused.
on the other hand, I present that he's Topher Grace, who should never be rooted for.
and who the hell are these guys?
So I feel like because he's always been like the comedy joke white male of this movie so far, like he hasn't had some like terrible tragedy that's been beset his life. They included like the mariachi whatever polka band
Like to try to
for
make it
the
like,
comedy aspect of it,
Yeah.
because he's always been like, I'm from Indiana.
Right.
Valentine's Day is on a Monday always. It's not Monday. Blah 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 blah. So
He just shreds
because
flowers.
I do feel like that little like not that stealth band like kind of took away from the romantic dramatic exchange that they just had,
Yeah.
but they wanted to keep it light because now they have this big romantic thing and they can't upstage
This one.
Ashton Kutcher's.
Yeah.
Dude, where's my girl?
Ah!
Where's your girl, dude?
Dude, where's my girl?
Dude, there's your girl.
Well played, Max.
This is Ashton Kutcher's flower shredding bridge.
Yes.
I like this part. I want to be the duck wrangler for this movie. Like someone's job was to just release those 5 ducks and then catch them again.
Some of the duck action was monitored during the filming of this movie. No ducks were harmed.
Don't worry about what Ashton Kutcher's saying here because it
Doesn't mean anything.
they're hammering Valentine's Day into your skull right
Yep.
now.
Right.
Let me prune this rose with my official florist pruning pruners.
Yep.
Is he as excited about floristry? Floristry?
I like that word.
As
I
the
feel
Mario
like he
Brothers
could-
are about plumbing? Because they're always like ready to
I
go.
feel
and
like
super
he could
excited
like
about it.
be like a sinister florist who like makes women's skin into like bouquets of
Oh God!
like
The
folds it into like skin flower origami.
We
I
can,
do
Demon
like this.
Florist of Rodeo Drive.
How they're like, eh. I wish it had just stopped there and they were like, oh, this is a big mistake.
Yep.
Fueled by Valentine's Day.
Right.
Yep.
Freaking Gil.
Gil.
Creepy Gil.
Gil
I
likes to
thought his
watch.
name was Greg.
It's like Gil
Greg
Gregson.
Gilkis.
Greg Gil, yeah, something like
So
that.
his name's going to be Gil.
Okay.
I'm going to turn
Why
this
can't
lady
she-
into an ottoman later.
Yep.
Oh, shoot. Finger guns.
That green screen's better than the ones during
In
the
most of
driving
our
scenes.
movies.
Yeah. That's some old school channel graphics right
Yeah,
there.
it is.
Yep. Stock footage.
Yeah.
I don't know why they cut away and then cut back to this.
I don't know either.
And this.
Who cares?
We don't care.
Cares.
No one cares.
No. And that one made me laugh.
That's
With
hilarious.
the pizza box.
In a
In the
hotel
silk
room. 'Cause he
pajamas.
got, that's the hint, though. He got kicked out.
Yeah.
He's in a hotel room. He's not at home.
Yep.
So the wife figured it out.
And then the reveal.
Yeah.
Douchewell Hotel. Yeah, that was good.
I need a room for one man and one extra large pizza.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one coming either.
No?
This is the only part.
I
of
was expecting her to actually be a lesbian
Oh.
because he keeps.
Because she was in
No. Because Bradley Cooper was like, "Oh, you should spend much time with him, or whatever," and she never responds
Right.
to like
Oh, okay.
Very
the
true.
statement of spending time with a guy.
Him,
Right.
him,
Yeah.
he.
Yeah. So I was like, "Oh, she's going to see like her girlfriend, or maybe her parents, or something, or I don't know." I was not expecting her to be the kid's mom.
Yeah.
I
The one
mean, because they make it seem like his mom is dead.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yes. Yeah,
But I mean,
really
they
play
say that she's been gone for 11 months. So, like, that's a really sweet scene. How she's like, "You're so big," because she really hasn't seen him in a year.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like the only part of the movie that makes me cry.
Yet here you are, not crying.
I am. There's 3 tears right here.
Trace tears.
2 in the right, 1 in the left.
Well, here's George Lopez at the last second.
No, it's the stupid radio announcer. again.
Romeo
So
Midnight, whatever.
Gross.
Romeo
What a
Midnight is
horrible
George
way to
Lopez.
end.
Didn't we put it?
Oh god.
And we're back to the Taylor
So
Swift.
I looked up the guy who does the Romeo Midnight or whatever. The
Oh
fuck
god,
it
there's
is.
outtakes.
What? I didn't make it this far before.
Nope.
Yeah.
I checked
Oh, the
out.
outtakes are good, guys.
The outtakes are good until the very end.
It's just him struggling with a seatbelt.
yeah,
Oh.
pretty much all it is.
Okay.
No,
Well-
and Julia Roberts being sassy.
Yeah.
We can talk over this
Right.
now.
Oh, jeez. So the guy who voices Joe Midnight or whatever the fuck, he looks like a cross between Toby Jones, who's Dr. Zola from Captain America,
Oh.
and fucking Steve Bannon. Is
Oh,
what this
no.
fucking guy
Oh.
looks like.
Oh, no.
It's terrifying.
That's
That's
worse
really
than I ever
bad.
imagined.
Yeah. All right. So that wraps up our first romantic comedy.
Oh.
You guys are so welcome.
It is back projected.
Yep.
So Katy,
Yes.
thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, you're welcome. I
Please
really
don't
hope you guys
suggest
enjoyed
anymore.
it.
Don't suggest any more rom-coms. But our follow-up question we do it for every episode, as viewers may know, or maybe not know if this is your first episode, is view again, brew again. Would we watch this movie again? Would we drink this drink again? So, Katy, why don't we start off with you?
I will not view again. In fact, I think I will be sliding this disc out the car window on the way home. And I would brew again because this Meyer brand pulp-free 100% orange juice is actually really good.
with a splash of beer.
With a splash of beer.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yep.
Huge.
Big McLarge huge.
Big McLarge juice.
There was your Pretty Woman reference.
All right.
James?
Mr. Thorpe. You can brew again.
View again, no. No.
Good face.
Better or worse than Ravenous?
Worse.
Ah.
Ooh.
That's accurate. Nope. We only take.
Yep. That was your hot take.
It's worse. Ravenous, no. Mind you, Ravenous is not the worst movie we've seen from a movie standpoint. It is just the worst movie from a existing standpoint. I do like that it's KVLA. They actually make each of the stores or locations by
right. That's kind of cool.
Very nice.
That's a really interesting.
That's a rare organizational strategy.
Kind of keep track of who's who. Yeah.
And brew again. Yeah, both ways actually. Yeah. I really liked the
mixed drink.
I really liked it as the Beermosa, and I really liked it just straight up. It was really good. This is what Cheap Date from Arcadia, right?
Yep.
Right.
Cheap Date
So
from Arcadia.
more
Session IPA.
More representation by Michigan.
Yep. Ryan.
I have nothing else to add beyond what James said. I agree on all counts. This was
View again, no. Brew again, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Both ways.
I'm going to go. Actually, no on both.
Oh.
No, I am never going to watch this again. I am sad I've spent 4 hours on this damn movie. View again. Brew again. No, I mean, as far as sessions go, there are other ones I prefer more than this. It's not hoppy enough for my liking. And as far as with the orange juice, it didn't do anything for me. I mean, it was refreshing, but it's not something maybe like, ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have this with my brunch. So it's fine, but it's not what I'm gonna go for.
Fair enough.
It was like I think we first heard of the Beermosa or the Bromosa, as some places call it, on their menu at Gen Con a couple years ago. It's a nice little interesting thing. It makes it just like a more orangey.
Well, and it's usually done with wheat beer, actually.
Yeah.
Which is why I originally thought of doing Oberon with this.
Yeah.
But the wheat beer keeps more of the beer taste in there as opposed to the IPA.
I did feel like the orange juice was really overpowering. I just felt like I was drinking nothing but orange juice.
Yeah, like strong wheat beer will keep that beer taste there.
Yeah. So, as far as I mean the beer was fine. It's very much it's a session IPA, so it's more of like, hey, I'm at a summer bonfire or a spring bonfire or whatever, and I want to have like 3 of these until I'll be able to drive home. But it's not something I'm gonna like go out and buy unless I'm unable to find Founders All Day IPA.
But Max, 1% of the profits go to the Kalamazoo Trail.
River.
Kalamazoo River Valley Bike Trail.
Why do you hate Earth, Max?
Yeah.
Because I like space better. Just launch me into space.
Woohoo!
Launch you and Ravenous into space.
It'd be a good.
At least you have Ravenous.
Yeah, it'll be some good views in space.
And Topher Grace.
Great Topher Grace space.
All of you guys can go.
Yeah, I think I would hang out with Topher Grace in space.
A different podcast, Into Space with Topher Grace.
Oh man, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Topher Grace is going to find out about this podcast.
Yeah, he's going to murder all of us.
Hey,
I got nothing against the guy at all.
No. No. So, it's fine. It's a 3 out of 5. I will drink it if it's offered, but I'm not going to go out and look for it. Mm-hmm. It's got a very cute 6-pack box art of like
the art's cute.
A couple on a what are those called? Tandem bicycles. So very nice. But yeah, that's really all I can say about it. Nothing notable, just absolutely average. Mm-hmm. But hey, everything can't be a 5 out of 5.
Right.
If it is, then you've got a weird rating scale. So yes, thanks everyone for listening in today. Thank you, Katy, for joining us.
Thanks,
You're
Katy.
very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yay!
Would you like to come back sometime in the future?
Well, if I'm not allowed to do rom-coms, then I don't really know that I have more to offer.
It is the one genre that exists to Katy.
All right. Well, we'll see.
You did bring up Waterworld. If we want to have like Katy be the epic movie guest.
Oh
boy.
Sweet.
That'll be a
Jesus.
long movie.
It's a long
No,
movie.
thank you.
Movie. Probably about as long as this one.
Perhaps the animated adaptation of Thumbelina, which I believe is the second movie I ever saw in the theaters.
Oh.
I'll come back for Beethoven.
All right. Okay. All right.
Come back for Beethoven's fifth.
Yeah.
They did make a butt ton of those movies.
Where his babies have babies.
Right.
Yep. Dogs on dogs for days.
Big old baby.
So, as always, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We now have an Instagram. So you can check out all the beers we are drinking not on this podcast and other fun little things. But yeah, like and review us, or rate us and review us on iTunes. That apparently helps with the whole podcast thing. So we'd appreciate that. And we'll see you guys next time. And as always, please drink and view responsibly.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.